Welcome to the Evasion Sports News Network. Reporting live from Evasion Studios, I'm Tarkov Reporter. I cover Tarkov news over at twitch.tv/Tarkov Reporter and at Tarkov Reporter on all social media platforms. Tonight, we're getting you ready for the Evasion EU Duos battles, which are coming up next here on Evasion with Group A action. Groups B and C will go live on Saturday and Sunday, respectively, while Group D plays next Friday, followed by two semifinals on Saturday and Sunday as well. The top two teams from each group will move on to the semifinals next weekend. And the finals will be played on Saturday, May the 29th. Mark your calendars. But before they start murdering each other, let's get to know them a little better. Starting with Group A, we've got Team Flowmore, which features Claymore, who has the finest dad jokes on Twitch, and his teammate Florence has often been referred to as the Israeli Drake, which as a Canadian I take great offense to. There's only one Drake and he's a national treasure. Team Nutbreakers includes Break, who won the first ever game of PUBG at Gamescom versus Hayes, who just so happens to be his teammate in this competition. Hayes, for his part, likes soft jazz and says pineapple on pizza is life. Team 2- features Shuckster, claims to be a Swedish Viking, and he's not afraid to take a bullet either. His teammate Just Kilo is a military commander of a Leopard 2A4 main battle tank in the Swiss Army, as well as a firearms instructor. Those two scare the hell out of me. Team Derpa includes Sniper Life, who is a South African that originally moved to the UK and loves the sound of an HK. His teammate Melody is a Twitch and Discord moderator, as well as an emissary for Battlestate Games. Let's get to know Team Derpa a little bit better. I sat down with them earlier this week. Hi everyone, I'm Tarkov Reporter, and I'm here with Sniper Life and Melody, and they are competing in Group A of the EU Duos tournaments coming up just following this broadcast. Sniper, Melody, how are you two doing today?
Doing good, I'm doing good. I had a really good day today, actually. I celebrated my dad's birthday today.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. Hope your dad's doing well, and hopefully you can bring home a turning win for him this weekend.
Hopefully, but with the competition, I'm not too sure. We'll see, though, but I'll try my best. I'll make him proud.
Some big-ass names in there, I'm not going to lie.
Definitely.
For sure.
How did you two start playing together? How did you two first start playing EFT together?
Through Kilo.
Yeah. So we have come from Kilo.
Yeah, which is also in the Evasion, which is the guy that both of us is planning on beating, him and his buddy Shucks. So we played, I think, 1 or 2 raids together, and then I think probably the next day, I think I messaged Melody and it's like, cool, we played, and we just played, and then from then it's just been like every second or every day thing.
Yeah, we also turned out to have a lot of common friends, actually. I think we had a friend called ITD who's a common friend as well.
Yeah.
Turns out we have a lot of common friends. Just every day we just like, oh, you know that guy? Yeah, I know him. Oh, we're both friends with him. Oh, beautiful. Let's get him in here. Let's play with him.
How did it work out from a playstyle standpoint? How did you two mesh?
I don't know. I personally, I found it was quite easy. Kind of had the same styles. We kind of just what I did, he did, and what he did, I did, and with small adjustments here and there. But I think it was fine. Yeah,
definitely. I think we complement each other quite well. You know, it's not so that we have the same playstyle per se, but it's more so that we're able to adapt to each other's playstyles and then join in and actually work together on that playstyle. So my playstyle might be more aggressive. I might be more pushy. Not saying I am now, but this is just an example. And then he might be a bit slower in certain scenarios, but because I play more aggressive, he just matches my playstyle and it works out in the end. Sometimes I might match his playstyle and that works out for the win in the end as well. It's all about really coming together, using both our brains instead of using only one brain and then making the other one a slave, but using both brains and actually working together and getting the full optimal output of both.
Cool. Now, have you two come up with a specific strategy for this tournament that you think is going to help you win it?
Our game plan so far
beat Kilo,
beat Shucks, our main competitors. But for real, I think it's just focus firstly on completing all the maps. After that, enjoy the tournament, have a good tournament, have fun, good sportsmanship. It's all we really care about. You know, it's not really so much about winning as it is to make sure everyone has an enjoyable time.
Cool. Now, Sniper, you're from... sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry. We did literally one playthrough between the two of us because Melody, between computer problems and like you said, his father's birthday, so he hasn't played at all today. We had one complete playthrough where we did all the maps, just me and him, and we literally just went crazy. I lost probably 4 more rubles relatively. one win some, you lose some, but I mean, it was heavy PvP, and we actually had really busy servers, which was fun. But yeah, we survived all the maps the first time around, and then we went, like interchange and like a shoreline, and then maybe a customs, and then that's when we started relaxing, and that's when we died a bit. So yeah, when it comes to like strategy and practice-wise, at this moment, definitely going with the flow. I just pray that I do not have a day like I had today on the tournament day.
No kidding. Sniper, you're from South Africa originally, right?
Yes, I'm from South Africa.
Is there a big EFT community in South Africa, or did you start playing the game once you got here in the UK?
No, I started playing in South Africa. So obviously, back in the day, you could play on like a 300 ping server type of thing, and all as well. So generally speaking, when you were in South Africa, you always played on EU. So obviously, I've been playing EU all the time. But then when the ping limit came in, I was still back in South Africa. Then the game got very boring for me personally. A lot of people are still playing it. I am an admin for the Tarkov Discord group for South Africa. So obviously I see some of the people, what they're saying and what's going on. But when I came over to EU, when I kind of got relaxed on the South African side because there was a little bit less players. Now there's a lot of players. So I had to obviously readapt to all of the, the thick chads. Yeah, it's been a big change from the old to new for me.
For sure.
You're doing good work, Sniper. You're really getting out there and you're really going at it.
I enjoy the game. I love the game. As I said a couple of times to our mutual friend Kilo and Melody, I mean, obviously I'm not any official representative, but I mean, throughout the day, if I can try and help a new player, I always try. I mean, I really enjoy the game. I mean, yes, it has its issues. The big word which sometimes trigger me, it's beta, but at the end of the day, I still really love this game. This is my most played game I've ever played. So.
And you mentioned that specific role, and Melody, you do have, what is it, you're an emissary?
I'm an emissary.
Yeah, in Sweden. Okay, cool. Tell me about that role. Yeah.
So I do quite a bit for Battlestate, actually. I'm an emissary and a Discord moderator at the same time, a Twitch moderator, but going really with the emissary thing, because I think the rest explains itself, really. But I represent the Swedish region. I'm the Swedish emissary together with Tobias Solem, which is another emissary. He's also the emissary coordinator for all the emissaries. And we just deal with the Swedish region, of course. Emissaries, as most people know, we deal with community feedback, relations, we take care of our people, our communities. Our job is mainly just make sure everyone is happy, listening to our communities and making sure that BSG hears what they have to say. So we're like the mediators, the community managers for our regions. We really take what they say and we give it to Battlestate, and we take what Battlestate says to us and we give it to them. We're kind of like walking knowledge banks, per se. We listen to a lot of podcasts, we follow all the news. We're just really active players that really love the game, that are really passionate and want to take the extra step to help a lot more than we can, or that we have in the past. We want to help as much as we can. So, if anyone is interested in becoming emissary, you can always apply in the forums. We're always looking for more. Sometimes, of course, applications are closed because we just took in so many and we need to go through everyone, of course, and make sure that they're the kind of people we want with the team. And then usually they open up again. But if anyone's out there, they're looking to become an emissary, they want to represent the region, they want to help out Battlestate, I encourage everyone to apply.
Awesome. That's really cool. Now, before we close this out, do you two have any words for your opponents this weekend? Anything you'd like to say to them?
I got a couple of words here. Kilo, Shucks, if you're watching this, we're coming for you. You better watch out. And we know your playstyle. We've been watching.
You've been watching, and we've been playing with.
Yeah, we've been playing with them. We got this. We've been keeping an eye out.
Awesome. Okay, go ahead and plug your Twitch channel so everybody knows where to find you.
Sniper.
Cool. Well, I'm Sniper Life, South African, as you guys know. My Twitch channel is obviously SniperLife_TTV. I stream just about every single day. Many times if I do take a break, it would 9 to 10 be on a Sunday, so Monday to Saturday, from about 4 o'clock UK time. I'm still getting used to whether it's BST, with the daylight savings, so UK time it is for me. Yeah, see you guys around. And GG's and good luck to everybody in the tournament.
And myself is Melody_EFT on Twitch. My schedules tend to vary recently due to a lot of issues personally, but the usual schedule is 1500 GMT to around 2200 GMT. But I can't really say much about myself. I just started streaming, enjoying it every single day, but it's my first month right now, so I'm still getting things settled right now. But I'd love to have anyone drop by, come say hello. I'll say hello back.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for being here, and good luck in the tournament this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Let's move on to Group B. First, we've got 2/3 of the best team in Italy with Walker, who started balling when he was 12, along with his teammate Iron Fist, who was a Twitch Rivals champ and Evasion Season 3 champ as well. Then we've got the Sherpas, featuring Takalis, the best lap on Twitch, with his teammate iRed7, who was one of the first content creators covering weekly news in EFT. God damn it, let's start Group B. Give me 1 second.
Never play Shoreline. She don't know any of the map.
Yeah.
Cool. So now you described Dave as a bit of a Chad. How would you describe your play style, Destroyer?
Very aggressive W key holder that can't actually cope with the aggressiveness of dice a lot.
You know, I have always said, if you thought about, sometimes the firefight obviously like determines what happens, and sometimes I think if you think about very like on the instance, like you know what I mean, like the very like as quick as you can, think about what's going to happen, how you're going to do it. It works out better, but sometimes Lily, well, you just have to watch her, and she's like, charge!
Literally like a mad woman.
And it's like, Lily, if you just took a second, then just to think about what you just done, then it'd work out so much better. But sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. It's, I mean, just swings around about.
I definitely agree with that.
So is that your strategy for the tournament? Just charge in there, or do you have you guys thought about more any other strategies to win Group B?
I think when we played in tourney together, I don't know if you'd agree, Dave, when we played, we actually slowed it down a little bit and did what he said and like stopped, thought about it, and we smashed it, to be fair.
Yeah, but it's not all about me. It's like it's teamwork more than anything, isn't it? But it's like what I've just been on about a minute ago. It's just thinking what needs to be done, how we need to do it. And obviously, as shit gets real, obviously, like with scenarios, it's like everything happens all at once, if you know what I mean. It's like split instinct. You have to just do it. You know what I mean? But it's like whether it was the right choice, whether it was the wrong choice. It's like it just like obviously the outcome depends whether you're like successful or not.
Yeah.
So apparently, Destroyer only knows Shoreline. You have to play all the maps in this tournament.
Exactly.
What are your favorite maps? Do you have any go-tos outside of Shoreline?
Well, Dave only likes interchange.
No, but I can play all maps.
No, I think this wipe I've barely played any Shoreline. I've mixed it up a lot, so I'm feeling pretty good with everything other than Woods. Don't know about you, Dave.
Woods just isn't missing it. Really. I think my personal best, approach for Woods is just rip rounds, fast SMG, and just rush everywhere because they've got to like over peak. They've only got a tree to hide behind, and if you're pushing, they've had it. So as soon as they peak, leg them.
Which tree though? A tree over there or a tree over there?
No, that
any tree. It don't matter. As soon as you find out where they are, they're dead.
Any other particular loadouts that you two like to run?
I think we both like our 5.56s, don't we?
Yeah, I like a good M4. Lila called me a Chad, but I hate having meta guns. I just hate
He's the chattiest of chads.
Lila, it's basically every time we see the highlight reels, it's everyone got HKs, M4s, and they're all shooting from hip. No one's aiming down sight, you know what I mean? It's all hip fire, and it shouldn't be like that, and I don't agree with it. So I hate running meta guns, but I'm not saying I won't run it, but I like to be different.
A true traditionalist.
I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I've got a special gun lined up from Dave. I'm going to break my 5.56 tradition. Got a very special gun.
Ooh, you gonna tell us the secret, or are you going to keep it a secret?
She's a naughty little girl.
Okay.
Is it an essay?
No.
Ooh.
But I've been getting
Ash
some
12.
real nice. Nope. She's a lobby wiper. That's all we need to know.
Look forward to that.
Is it a secret then, is it?
Well, maybe.
Even I don't know. Jesus. But a secret.
Before we close out here, do you have anything you'd like to say to your opponents to strike fear into their hearts before you play against them in Group B?
Do you want to go, Dave?
I've just got something for Ontarius. In the word of Yorkshire, does that it, kid? That's about it.
All I'll say is the tracksuit gamers are coming for everybody.
Okay. That scares me a little bit. Perfect. Now, before we close out, make sure you plug your 2 channels so people know where to go find you.
Yeah, well done.
So I'm over on twitch.tv/Double Destroyer TV. Double Destroyer with no E at the beginning of Destroyer. So many times I get the extra, it takes the concept of a name away.
Obviously, I'm Twitch TV, your boy Dave _. So basically, there's another your boy Dave, so I had to have the underscore. I'm the real your boy Dave.
Okay.
So anyway, guys, just I don't know, just check it out. Check us both out.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both for your time today, and good luck in the tournament.
Thank
All right,
you.
mate. Thank you very much, mate. Been a pleasure.
Moving on to Group C, our last group of the weekend. We've got Team Fepsi Max, which includes Epsi, who can eat 1 liter of ice cream in under 1 minute, and Philbo, who is the root cause of anything that goes wrong in Tarkov. Hashtag blame Philbo in chat, and make sure you send in all your bug reports with blame Philbo as well. Team Malding and Balding includes Deadly Silent, who says he is not actually bald, he just shaves his head for content. Our reporters have yet to confirm that, however. His teammate Tased FPS is a chef who is out of work due to COVID, so he started streaming full-time since. Team Sex features Big Easy, who is left-handed, and Robin. Together, they are the defending champions of the Evasion Duos tournament. Team Goffs includes Azzy, who met Rowan Atkinson doing a backflip off his car. What? His teammate Ontorius runs his own clothing line and is hoping to get some new designs out by the end of the year. Let's talk with Team Goffs. Give them a listen. Hey everybody, Tarkov reporter back again with one of the teams competing in Group C of the Evasion EU Duos tourney. Ontorius, Azzy, how are y'all today?
I'm awake. Good. I'm awake.
Barely.
Now, how did you two become a duo? How did you two link up?
Go on. I asked you this question yesterday.
All right, so there's another content creator called One Delta Street who actually hosts his own tournaments. He does a thing called community matchups, and we both got involved in that, went against each other, and then both of our communities came together saying they think our playstyles will go well together. And then we actually signed up for another duo tournament, which was
I'm trying to think. It might have been a One Delta's one.
I think it were another community matchups, and then we didn't play with each other for ages just because schedules didn't align, and then eventually it did. Yeah, so I switched to morning streams, and now we play with each other all the time. So
cool.
I think we do well together.
I think the first tournament we played in, we played once together before the tournament, and that was the day before. And we were like, we'll work all right. We'll see how we do.
We still placed like top 3 or something like that. I think.
We were top 3.
Nice. You mentioned the play styles sort of mesh together. What sort of play style do you two go with?
I just run stupid. I'm stupid. I just run straight ahead. Here's the footsteps, finds out where the people are, makes a plan, does the plan. I'm still the stupid person that runs ahead. But somehow it works. I probably end up dying most, but when it works so clean. Like we've got like our comms. Some of it's a bit comical, but it just works for us. So Ontorius could say one place on a map, no one will know what it is, but I will, and I'll know exactly what he means, and it just works. And that's been over a short space of time. Like we haven't played in the big scheme of things. We haven't played a lot together, but we just work so well together, and it just even though it's yin and yang, it fits perfectly.
Yeah, it's like we've got our own language, just completely different call-outs to anyone. So
Yeah.
during the tournament, you're gonna hear some things and be like, "What the hell are they talking about?" But me and Azzy know what it is.
Can
So
you give me an example of a call out that would be like something I've never heard of?
There's two players in the stink.
yeah, so there's actually a new one. So there's the stink and then stink, which is two.
Two different parts.
Yeah, but we know exactly what it is by saying it.
How we can't say that?
I mean,
and it works so well. Like
it's on interchange, so you'll notice it in the tournament for sure.
I knew there was a person in the stink, and Antorius was like, "Where are they?" And I was like, "They're in the stink." And Antorius killed him within a second or two, like straight away. He knew exactly where to look.
Swamp on Shoreline?
No,
Okay.
we've got stink and the stink, and it's on interchange, and they're two different positions.
Okay. All right, I'll have to think on one then more.
We've probably got some others, but they're probably not PC. They're definitely not PC.
No.
Okay, we won't go into those.
I don't know. We'll just be playing together, and we'll be like, "Oh right, what do we call this?" And we'll call it we'll call it tree. And if I'm called out tree, I know exactly where it is.
Please
so
tell
people
me
are going to be
that's
like,
not-
"Tree?"
Please tell me that's not on Woods.
It might be.
Do you guys have a strategy that you're looking at working on for this specific tournament?
Yeah, we've done a few hours talking what we're going to do, and especially it's the items. So we've done quite a few runs of the maps to try and get those items. We know there's maps that we're not going to touch. As soon as we've done that run through and hopefully get the guide done, we're not touching a few maps. We want those items potentially on the first run. So just to make a count, we don't want to do, like we were speaking about yesterday, we've done quite a few tournaments now in the last couple of months, and we don't want to do the whole 5-minute raid in and out, because that kind of causes too much pressure, and you're probably going to miss things, you're probably going to miss fights, or kind of mess up fights, really. Whereas if we do a bit longer in the raids, it could pay out better for us, especially in a 3-hour time limit.
In past tournaments, I've always got it into my head, like, you've got to do 10-minute raids in and out. But then in hindsight, you make stupid decisions, you push when you shouldn't have pushed. Like, if you'd have spent an extra 30 seconds and analysed, oh, that's a gunshot there, that's a gunshot there, you would have got an extra 2 kills. So we're going to scrap the must be 10-minute rule and play not like too reserved, normally, a little bit more sensible. So
cool. All right. Well, before we close this down, do you have any words you'd like to throw out to any of your opponents, either in Group C or in any other group in this tournament?
I've already told Bakizi he needs to unbound the left mouse button, so that's my only request. He said he'd do it. He said he'd do it. So we just need Robin on board now. Right. No stink talk this tournament. I'll reserve that for another tournament.
Well, good luck to you two, and make sure you plug your channels so people know where to find you during the tournament.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Team Goff.
Yeah, Team Goff, man.
Yeah, what's your channel? Plug your channels right now. Where can people find you?
Go on up.
Mine's twitch.com/Ontorius. That's ONTOIRUS. I use Twitter as well, and I actually run a clothing line as well, which is what's behind me. So you can find TPO clothing on all the socials as well. If you want to check that out, it's the hoodie that I'm wearing right now.
Look. And Azzy TTV, so twitch.tv/AZZEYTTV, and I'm on all socials, exactly the same.
All right. Well, perfect. Thank you both for your time, and have good luck this weekend and have a lot of fun.
Cheers, man.
You enjoy it too. Take care.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
That's it for the Evasion EU Duos pregame show. We're going to send you over to Doc J and Spectre 21 in just a minute for Group A. But before we go, if you're running a Tarkov tournament or competitive event and you want it promoted on the Evasion Sports News Network, make sure you DM me at Tarkov Reporter on whatever social network you prefer. We would love to promote your competitions on ESNN. Hit me up. Lastly, make sure you follow Evasion_GG on all social channels to stay up to date on the latest action. ESNN reporters are outfitted by Invasion. Go to evasion.gg and check out the brand new Evasion team gear, including hoodies, jerseys, and hats. Suit up for your next raid just like your favorite Evasion competitors, like Tweak, Big Easy, and Kippen Bro. Evasion.gg, home of the best merch in Tarkov. Again, I'm Tarkov Reporter. Come find me on Twitch, Twitter, or wherever you can find Tarkov content at Tarkov Reporter. That's it. Go divide them cheeks. Enjoy the show. Over to Doc and Spectre.
Welcome in, everybody. Hope we are all doing well. How's it going? It's good to see you guys. Much love to Tarkov Reporter for kicking us off. I am with Spectre21, my new bud here. How you doing, Spectre?
I'm doing well, Doc. It's good to be here. It's a pleasure to be back for some EU duos this time around.
I'm excited. Season 4 EU duo battles kicking off right now. We have some heavy hitters in these brackets today. I'll let you go over the brackets a little bit. Let's see who's going to be in this thing.
All right, so today, Team 1, we have Team Derpa, which consists of Sniper Life TTV and Melody EFT. Melody is actually an emissary for Battle State. Team 2, we have Team Flowmore, which consists of Claymore Plays and Florence. Team 3, we have Nutbreakers, which consists of Break and Haze. Team 4, we have 2 Minus, which consists of Shuckster and Just Kilo. Some really, really exceptional players in this bracket.
I have a feeling we're going to see some high points with this one. And as you can see, for the coming up days and weekends throughout the tournament, who else is going to be in this? And there's some epic people in this one. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. Got some seasoned Tarkov vets in this, and we've also got some kind of newer guys. It's going to be a good mix-up, I think. Really fun to watch.
Yeah, nice little balance. Again, guys, just want to start off saying much love to all the competitors. Big shout-outs. Follows are free. Make sure to show them some love. Big shout-out to the battle mods, behind-the-scenes little heroes that help us out with everything. And much love to you, Spectre. Appreciate you being here with me.
It's a pleasure. It's good to work with you, Doc.
So we're gonna have the teams getting ready to go into raid just here shortly, and we'll go ahead and go over the duo battle rules here. Check those out. Make sure everyone's on the same page. Alrighty, so we have teams will have 3 hours to find the task items, complete the quests outlined below. They will gain points by completing these tasks, quests, killing PMCs, and scabs. Every map needs to be ran before a map can be repeated, and no map can be ran back to back. When the timer stops, so does the competition, regardless if the PMCs have extracted or not. Each team will have an evasion battle mod assigned to watch their streams, track points, and be the point of contact for any questions. And you hear some rules right here. Teams can only claim each specific item once. Loadout, streamers can wear any loadout they choose and any weapons. There is a caveat. I believe they got rid of the no GLs allowed. So that is the new one for now. No grenade launchers. And then what else is not allowed is the rebuy flares, 2-7s, and run-throughs. Of course, you can see the point breakdown right there. Task items are 10 points each. Quests are 25 points. PMC kills with no tags, 3 points. PMC kill with the tag, 5 points. Scav Raider, Scav Boss kill, 1 point. Team Extraction, 10. We also have quest items, or quest in general. Team survives all maps in a row. Kind of like a little mini guide quest right there. Boom, 25 points. Kill 15 Scav, Boss, and Guards, cumulative, 25 points. And then kill 7 PMCs in 1 raid. You can see the task items there on the right for Interchange, Shoreline, Labs, Reserve, Woods, Customs, and you can find some bonus streamer items as well. It's going to be fun. I'm expecting some high octane action, and I'm curious to see the strategies. Does it differ much from what we've seen with NA? Does it follow that same kind of the same kind of outline? It's going to be very interesting. Spectre, what do you think? What do you think is going to be the main play here for today?
What I want to see this time around is somebody complete all 3 quests. That's something that I looked for in the NA duos and we never saw. I want to see somebody hit all 3 of those 25-point bonuses. We've got some hard chargers out here. I think Team 2- is going to be a lot more strategic. So they would be the ones that I would think might try and go for that. Where, for what I've seen, they're not quite as hard driving PvP as they are more overall strategy. So that's the one I'm going to keep my eyes on tonight.
I like it. I think that we're going to see a high amount of PMC kills and just a massive kill count with Team Flowmore. I'm predicting it now. We know Florence can be cracked sometimes, especially with his PMC kills. If you see his overall stats for this wipe, the numbers are crazy.
Absolutely. Team Flowmore rather, they're going to put some points on the board tonight. They're going to be stacking bodies all night for sure.
Definitely. The other thing I want to see is timing. Like, dude, time is not on your side with this. You want to be in and out as quick as possible. I know when I was competing in the duo battles, that was our biggest thing for the first half, is we were just taking too long trying to find different task items and not pushing everything that we saw until like the later half that we started to kick it into gear, and that's when we started putting points on the board. But yeah, that timing is going to be is key. I know for my duo partner, I was thinking 7 to 10 minutes. And we had an awesome battle mod letting us know, like right when we hit the 7-minute mark, and then once we started getting close to the 10-minute mark, we can kind of gauge: is it worth it to stay in for the extra points, or just go ahead and skedaddle?
So we're not
Switching over
going
here to
for
Team
loot,
Flowmore.
like that. We're going to focus PvP first, then pick up the.
And again, this is Claymore Plays in Florence.
A little bit.
And this map
Starting off in labs.
Map and customs, yes.
And we are off. Starting off with some labs here. I like it.
A little bit
I
of
think it's a good
downtime, I like.
it's a good one to start on, just to get it over with.
Yeah, I would agree. That's usually my take on these kinds, especially when you're going for a guide situation.
Roger. Yeah.
Already getting into it.
Hit one. Hit him again. He's hurt, dude. He's hurt. The guy that back there. He's in front of it.
Careful, Nate.
Okay.
Nice little spicy action.
My
here.
nade.
Absolutely.
Kill 2.
Yeah.
Florence getting a good,
Yep. Further down. Oh,
getting a good angle on
yeah.
action.
Now, dude, be careful. They're looking down from the balcony.
Oh, no.
Bit of a pucker factor there.
My nade.
Nade out.
I'm gonna jump down and come up the rafters below them.
Really good communication here between the two.
Definitely. You could tell they really flow well together. Pun intended, you know, Team Flowmore.
I think so. Yeah, there's 2 more still.
There's a body
No
here. There's a
pun
body here. One of us
intended.
naded him, I think.
Oh, okay. One more then. Oh, I fell down. I'm coming behind you.
But as I was saying earlier, I think my general approach on the guide is to try and attack the hard maps first, and labs would definitely be the top of my list on hard maps.
Let me know when you're ready.
So I think this is a good choice starting off with labs tonight.
Yeah, I would have to agree. You know, if there's for us it was labs in woods, because woods is just not my favorite map. I don't run it as often as I probably should. And so starting off with those maps that might give us the most issues, just to get those out of the way to see kind of where we're at.
The one though. Looking for an M4.
Definitely
Did you kill an M4 back there, further down?
I might have. Yeah, I think I did.
Because the guy was shooting with an M4.
Chat again. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you again for being here. Much love, party. I see you.
Good stuff. That's 4. That's 4.
4. Wait, what?
You killed 3 in total, right?
I killed. No. I thought I killed.
Okay.
2
All right.
earlier,
We
but I
got
didn't.
that's 3. Let's go. Cool. All right.
They killed so many people. They're losing track now.
I look down towards the sides here.
There. We can go toward red though.
Hold up.
So, chat, just want to let you know.
Yeah.
If you hear any, you know, if you notice that we're not talking during a certain section, we're just trying to dial in on the action, let you guys be able to hear exactly what's going on, the comms, the firefights, so you can really be in that moment.
Right. Okay. You know where the spawns are, brother. You know where they are.
It can spawn in Sunny's room.
They're on the hunt. They're looking for those PMCs.
Me too.
Definitely.
We can get it. Pick it up later. We're gonna come back here anyways, aren't we? So.
Yeah. Try to get
And for labs, they are looking for dry fuel and a P22 stim for their task items.
What were we saying? Yeah. Okay.
You want to reset?
Yeah. That's 1 item and 3 kills. That's good.
Extractions and shit, you know.
Oh, they've got one. It sounds
they
like.
just called the elevator right below us. I'm gonna go to server and drop down. I'm gonna drop down.
I'm with you.
Venom, much love for the raid, my friend. Speaking of duo battle partner, there's my partner right there.
Ow.
They were kept going towards G.
Okay.
Possibly. Careful to the right hand.
So Spectre, what is your ideal weapon
down the hallway? What's
that
your
you're using
out?
right now? What's your go-to?
Right now, my go-to is probably the SR25. I've been trying to bounce between that
Probably
and the
not a boiler
RSAS.
side roommate, aren't they?
Having a lot of luck with the heavy-hitting semi-auto 308 guns. That's what I've been running right now.
Yeah, shove up your butt, dude, real quick.
Dude, 308s are freaking crazy right now. They work so good.
Oh yeah.
Am I pushing these PMCs or are we
M61.
leaving?
As long as you're not shooting scavs, as long as you're shooting something with armor, the M61 is the way to go.
Yeah. Or else you're at that point you're just shooting a butterfly kiss.
It's up to you, though, man.
Exactly. What about you? What's your go-to pea shooter?
For the last couple months, it's been the Vector. Honestly, I was recovering from a broken hand, and that was the easiest weapon to play with. Accuracy by volume. I didn't have to be perfect. Just throw the lead. So I've been using that. Lately, I've actually been experimenting with some bolties and using different optics for sniping. I play more like CQB kind of stuff. So like I'm trying to venture out of my comfort zone and cover a little bit more ground with some bolt actions.
I tagged him as well.
Gotcha.
GG's good start. Good start.
I
One
think
item.
the long-range optics are a really good debate in and of themselves.
reserve
Which
now.
ones people prefer?
Always a point of contention right there.
I'm a regular.
So nice. Team Flowmore getting out of there. They're not wasting any time. I like to see it. Now we're switching over here to Team Nutbreakers.
Yeah, I think there's no scouts here. No one's been through here.
Consisting of Break and Haze.
Yeah.
I'm on up and down. Watch out. What the
Swabbo,
So
much
we
love
are-
for the raid, my friend.
We are going to be updating the scoreboard as we go here. We may get a little bit behind as we're trying to rebuild some of this stuff on the fly.
On the windows. Jumping over. Just check, jump past the window here. Fucked it up.
The thing I love about this
Yeah, I
team...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
There's people down the corridor.
Well, I was just gonna say I got a chance to look at the score sheet that the battle mods use to track
Is it muffled or what?
competitors' scores, and my goodness, it's a task in and of itself. So again, much love to the battle mods for handling all that.
They're really
Open
close.
104 here.
Absolutely, those guys
Oh, really?
stay on
Okay.
top of
Yeah,
it
they're on
really
our
well.
side.
So what I was saying about
Okay.
this team is
There's no
they're,
alley split here. It's fine.
from what I've seen recently, trying to watch these
Understand.
guys, they
Yeah.
have two very
Yeah,
different
yeah.
personalities.
I heard
Break
them actually.
to me is a lot more chill and relaxed, where
Back off, back off.
Two then? Yeah, two.
Cover the place. One's dead.
Nice.
One up there. He's lit, super lit.
I'm gonna
Oh, dead.
push
laying out the lead.
Yeah, push that.
He's dead.
Nice.
Good
shit.
kill.
Nice.
Tag up.
Yeah, yeah.
GG's.
Checking for them all.
Let's go, split. Nice.
You got the tag?
Yeah, that's fine. I got that tag. I think that was mine. I'm not
Excellent
sure
job there
exactly.
by Team Nutbreakers.
Yeah, I killed this guy, so you get that guy.
There were
Good
so
shit,
many
nice.
bullets flying. My
Really good.
goodness.
All right, let's open these
A
doors.
lot of money got spent just there.
Actually, we might
Oh,
want to
yeah.
check their bags. If you want to check their bags.
So you were saying two different
might be
personalities, but they come together
some,
so
like,
well.
Stuff in there, some stuff. In there.
Absolutely, they have
Yeah,
some really good
nice guys.
teamwork. Even though to me, Break is a lot more chill and laid back. Hayes is no stranger here to evasion.
Do you want these guys
He's an
armor?
exceptionally good player. He's just
No,
a
that's
lot
fine.
more
We'll
energetic to
try
me. He's a
mine.
lot more of a hyper person,
Sweet.
and I love to see them come together and just mesh
saying
so
that.
well as a team.
The next raid.
It is. It's good to see.
No, I'll be alright. Nothing there. Okay, that's
I'll
fine.
take his M4. Secondary weapon.
I'm not looting anything at all. I don't give a shit about anything, honestly.
Is that Sprats in his bag? Sprats are a
Oh,
Oh,
Scratch
shit,
could
yeah.
be- Is it
Yeah.
found a raid? If it's found a raid, then yeah, that's.
Ah,
nice
battle
one.
mod,
Pretty
keeping them on
useful.
Yeah,
track.
it's not
Thank you.
FIR.
It wasn't found, right?
No.
That's fine. That's a good spot though. Thank you.
Advance. Yeah, thanks.
If we miss anything, then yeah, I'd do that again for sure.
Yeah, I always.
Are you on our
We-
full team? Yeah, you're actually like helping us and shit?
Yeah, we can do.
That's my purpose here.
So the battle mod there, trying to keep them on track,
Oh, okay.
letting
I
them
thought
know
you were,
that
like
that
okay,
they saw
sweet.
a
Yeah, it's
Sprats.
good. It's like a.
But unfortunately, it's not found in raid, so
Yeah?
it's not going to
Oh,
count
sure.
as a streamer item.
Uh,
All streamer items
cool.
to count for points
I'm
must
gonna
be
put the
found in
barbed
raid.
And push through and grab some. Well, open some doors.
Oh,
Got 'em.
good
Nice.
kill.
What the
Another one. Another one.
Wait, at the end?
Smooth.
And the second.
Nice. I'm with you, I'm with you.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm just clearing this now.
They're plowing through him with ease. I love the way he's just
I'll grab the tag.
volume of fire and then strafes with that point fire right there,
Perfect. Holy shit.
right across the face.
I'll check his
Absolutely.
bags as well.
Good stuff, Hayes.
Even
Nothing.
You got this
these
first
guys
even
tag?
with
are
the guy,
I-
granted,
I'll get in a sec.
not looking at the correct floor, but even with the
Okay,
guy
if I get
waiting
him,
for them to
do we lose
come,
points?
he
Or-
still laid them both out.
No.
No problem.
Mhm.
I think like it might just be that we'll have to sort of let Koa know that.
Okay.
that,
Each other's tags. I
2
will
more
keep
years
it
in the
on
making,
show
the
at
RK Heart.
the end of the raid,
Yeah.
so I can confirm that it was killed by one of you two.
Okay. I
In
hate
chat, they
things
are
outside.
looking for the alu splint and the lion statue here
which way?
for those
Blade
task item
flashlight.
points.
Distant though. There's no point in taking all these things, is there?
Okay. Outside. We can't hear
Ooh,
outside.
interesting decision here by Break to
There's a scuffed door
drop some potentially really high-end usable armor,
Fine.
keeping
I'll
himself
go
light.
upstairs and check 301 for another splint again.
Please be respectful of.
Is that you coming up? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Please be respectful of Koa.
It's not open.
I've seen a few
Yeah, so
comments.
I'm pretty sure those guys crossed over from west, so west might be clear.
Be
The tool
nice.
set
Be
there, I don't
nice
need
to
that,
her.
That's the wrong map.
Be nice to her, please, chat.
Tetris. Okay. Where are you?
Something I always look for in these tournaments is the decision of what to take and what to leave,
So-
and that balance between making yourself too heavy, but potentially
there's
bringing
nothing else
some
here, actually. Yeah, let's just go
usable
admin.
or really valuable
Check
items
the
out.
safes there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about that, Doc?
Head steps, by the way.
shots.
Oh, I'm getting
Oh,
shot.
definitely.
M1A.
I mean, as Tarkov players. Whoa.
I'm dead. It's
That's
to my
right.
right.
Oh no!
Yeah. That's fine.
Coming across an M1A boy.
Gonna kill you all.
It was so calm, and then out of nowhere, a break goes down.
It always happens like that.
Are you good?
With break being
Yeah,
down,
I'm still
Hayes is
alive.
under the gun right here.
Oh, okay.
I'll
But
try and
he
kill
is
these
no
guys,
stranger to
send
the
it, and then
pressure.
Get out. What? I just if I find, I'll search for the items if I can, as quick as I can.
Should I queue up into another raid or no?
No. You can't. You can't.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no. So I'll try and be as fast as I can.
in the duo battles, the competitors, the duo team has to enter a raid together.
Hey, Cole, I skipped through that.
It's alright, I'll grab it.
So now the decision is: do you be aggressive? Do you push to try to get that kill? Try to get out as fast as possible.
I'm going to push around the backside here, actually.
Are you going to try to find the remaining task items? A lot of decisions to be made once that happens.
Absolutely, and I think that was a really good decision by Hayes here to relocate, come at a different angle. Potentially, the opponent's not expecting it. He's waiting for you to come up that staircase.
Upstairs.
Yeah, taking a sneaky flank approach. Now, the big thing is, how much time do you dedicate towards this? Oh!
Excellent kill.
And he needs no time at all. Hayes is cracked. Awesome headshot.
I got another one.
Nice. There's definitely two.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That hip fire is so good. So quick.
Yeah, I had a clock in my bag. I don't know if it's...
Nah, it's not. It's only the...
Clock doesn't count.
Yeah, I know. It's only the rooster.
Okay.
Looks like he is going to try and find this other guy.
Killed another one.
And he found him, and he killed him. Great play.
Both of them dead. I'm going to run towards...
with ease.
The safes and try and just loot the safes.
Looks like they're going to be sitting at 5 PMC kills right now. If you can pull off those last two, that'd be awesome. Bust off that quest right off the bat.
You choose.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fine. You choose.
I don't think he wants to spend too much time looking for it, but if he can manage to get it on his way out, that'd be a really good jump for these guys on the scoreboard.
You get one more PMC kill.
Oh, 100%. If they happen to just fall into his lap, it'd be epic.
Okay, so they only need one more kill on this raid, and they picked up a streamer item.
10 points.
Really good raid for these guys, despite losing a man.
You're right. Yeah, true. That's huge.
Worth staying in.
Yep. Someone's already been through here, actually. Might have been there. Yeah. It was these guys, actually. I should check their bags. Ah.
Yeah, check the bags for stream items, though.
Yeah. I'll go back. Yeah. Go back and then I'll go to west. East.
They're trying to work it out. Do they stay in the raid longer? Try and pick up some more points? Do they get out so they can reset? That's a tough decision to make, and especially in a situation like this where they could potentially get that 7-man quest done.
Definitely. This is what I love so much about these duo battles, is that the dynamic and the variables, that it's going to be constantly changing depending on the situation. And so it's nice to see the different play styles, the different strategy, what's going through their mind, especially with something like Hayes and Break, how they're kind of talking through it, so you kind of get to pick their brain a bit of what they're thinking.
Oh no, the RNG gods are not with him. He's got 3 books there. Only one of those will count for a streamer item.
The what is it there? Antique book. Where was that guy killed up here? Yeah, I've got 2 streamer items so far as well. There's a huge bag as well. Actually, I might have taken yours maybe. Whiskey. That's not an item, is it? Whiskey. Ophthalmoscope? No.
So Spectre, I know you were asking me something before this broke out. I don't remember what it was, my friend.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Doc. I don't either. I got caught up in all those firefights.
Yeah,
and just
at least we're on the same page. I like it.
It's the best PvP in the game, honestly.
That's how good the fights were. I just completely lost track of what happened before.
Yeah.
These guys are definitely out on a really good first raid here, though. Picking up a lot of points. Going to put them in a potentially really strong position on the scoreboard here.
East. Try and catch someone.
Yeah, just do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I'm watching your stream.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice timer, man.
Thanks.
That timer's now on my screen, and it looks it's like perfectly positioned over your webcam, and it's like looks like it's my timer.
it's a scav.
Oh, nice little extra
Check
point
if,
there.
Someone's already been through here.
Thank you, Scav.
I feel like it wasn't those guys because they didn't have any loot on them.
Every point counts.
Oh, but then actually that guy had an ophthalmoscope, so that might make sense.
Yeah.
They've been through here. 107. Maybe they didn't loot the bag here. Yeah, I hate to sort of not get out, but
It'd be awesome if they
yeah.
could bust out a quest.
I might even have to just
on
like
this
run
first
around.
one.
and
That'd be really
try
cool to
and sort of
see.
chase some shots
Absolutely. On the very first raid.
25 points.
Now, Doc, you've been in this situation before. What would your call be here? He's been in raid for quite a while now, and he's down his teammate. How would you approach this?
It's a good question. Hayes
I can't forget to
has the
check for
confidence. He
sprats,
knows
'cause
this
it's
map
just like a standard item that I see all the
backwards
time.
and forwards.
It's actually
I
worth points.
would trust whatever his gut feeling is. To be honest, me on the other hand, I think I would call it, and I would either get to extract or F1 just to get back with my duo partner and get into the next raid. But that's there's so many different ways that you can go about it that all most of the time they're going to result in a good result. It's a tough one, dude. It's a tough question. I know that's what I was struggling with during the duos, is those questions right there. Making split decision calls.
Absolutely. Do you stay or do you go?
Mm-hmm. It's a good song, by the way. Switch it over here to Team Derpa.
You good?
Some fighting here at Crack House.
I'm dead.
Oh no! Sniper's down. Come on, Melody, pick it up. Avenge him.
There's a second by the stairs. Middle.
So it sounds like they've got 2 players inside potentially. We don't need to talk about it, Garland.
You put that juju on us.
Yeah,
So even though Melody has looks like a heavy bleed, I like the call to address it later. Finish the fight, win the fight.
Oh god, I ran out of ammo.
Oh, what?
Oh!
What?
Where did that come from?
I should have reloaded earlier.
He materialized.
Is there a tunnel system? Like, where did he come
Right?
from?
Crawling up out
He
of
was
the earth.
sitting on his shoulder like a parrot. Oh my god.
Oh man,
This out
bad
one of
luck.
them. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Be careful from left side. People love to camp on it.
night
I don't
raid.
know.
What do you think about that decision, Doc?
You know,
Ja, Falken, spelar du också
Snake
har
and
du
I were
slutat
thinking about doing a night raid to be able to try to find some quest items. We decided not to just because it's hard to see, and we wanted to get the most possible PvP that we could. But I kind of like the decision. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
Spice it up a
definitely
bit.
interesting. Yeah, a surprise for sure. I think I would have gone with you. I don't think I would have done a night raid in this tournament because probably a lot less likely to encounter PMCs, so you're kind of limiting yourself on your score potential there. B, I feel like it introduces a lot more possibility for team kills. A lot harder to keep up with each other and identify where you're at, especially on a map like Woods.
I completely agree. Woods callouts are bad enough as it is. You know, by the tree, by the rock, and you add nighttime in the mix, it only gets worse.
Exactly. I think it's maybe an undue challenge for them here, but I mean, maybe they have a good plan for it. Maybe we'll see if it pays off for them.
If I am not stupid, I think we have Sawmill just
Is this their first
in
map,
front of us, right?
or is it their second?
Is the sniper scav up on the mountain?
Okay, so it is their second. They went labs first,
Neither do I.
and now they are on Woods.
He is
They did get a team
probably
extract, so they might be doing a night just to try to get the the mini guide completed. So if Woods is one of their least favorite maps or something, maybe they're just trying to get through it, get some points, and tally that one off as a completed. That might be the play. Not sure though.
That is a really good point. Like you were saying earlier, get those hard maps out of the way.
Down there to see if we can find some scavs with the secure rig on him.
We can try. Be very careful about the rock in front.
Now these two, from what I have been able to see lately, these two guys are very, very strategic. They're much more methodical in their play style. Not so much the shift W, but try and execute really good tactics, really good communication, and just slow is steady, slow is smooth, smooth is fast kind of play style. And I really appreciate that.
Down by,
Okay.
on the wood stocks, or what the fuck it's called. Can't find the scavs.
So the good thing about that is being slow and steady and methodical. You tend to survive a lot more of your raids. I think playing devil's advocate, my only concern is how much time are you going to spend in a raid?
Yeah, I see you.
Absolutely. You definitely have to keep yourself on track a lot more with that type of play style.
Yeah, but we also have the cultists by the checkpoint.
So Sigma, there's a thing where if you don't die in the raid and you get to a certain point of the map, you actually survive the raid. And I know that's foreign to some of us, myself especially, but occasionally people actually survive these raids.
Because if they stab you with
People
that
survive? Nobody told me this.
So I've heard.
It's
I've heard. It's still kind of a mystery to me.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit wider flank then.
Det var bli bättre på att bygga vapen och så lite så tycker jag. Ja. Du lär dig. Jag tror mig. Du lär dig. Det kommer.
I have to say, Doc, the more I watch this raid, the more concerned I get about their timing and their pacing. They seem to be going a long time without putting any points on the board here.
Oh my god.
So Doc, I'm hearing that you have a little trouble when it comes to PGA 2K21. Something about getting the ball in the hole.
Yeah, it's definitely not my strong suit. If there was there was ever a game that I rage quit, it's freaking PGA.
Not your thing, huh?
No, dude.
I thought
I can play
golf was
Tarkov
supposed
for
to be
years and
relaxing.
it doesn't affect me. I play 2 rounds of golf on a video game and I slam shit.
Well, we have people over there.
There was an underground explosion. I think somebody's fighting in CB.
You need that adrenaline, huh?
Well, tell me there's another single scav here.
I mean, Sigma, you're not wrong. So I mean, can't be that bad.
So I'm looking at their position here. They seem to be coming towards ZB14.
She got the
And
point. She got the point.
confused by their choice to. It looks like they circumvented the sawmill.
Interesting. Are they just trying to survive the map?
That's my growing question here. It looks like they're just trying to stay out of the action, more to the periphery, stay to the parts of the map they know, but they're less likely to get into a fight.
Yeah, it's been really quiet.
It has. I think if it were me, I think I would be moving a little bit faster to try and knock this out.
Definitely, I would. This is a situation I would love to pick their brain on what's going through their mind right now, like with the
But I think
to kind of slow skirt around woods, especially at night.
Like go out, take another map, and when we have done all maps, we can like rerun woods, and then we can do maybe daytime and like find that rig.
Yeah, SJ6 through the map, get the rig and get
So it looks like they're trying to. It sounds like they're trying to focus on some of the task items mainly. But I know Snake and I. That was like one of our. That was one of our priorities for the first half of this. Was just going for the points for task items or trying to accomplish quests. But we found we were lacking in the PvP part in the PMCs, and it wasn't until we started to be a little bit more aggressive that we started to stack those points on the board. So hopefully they're able to
that we didn't even
kick it
find
up a
single
notch.
scout to shoot.
Right, and they are getting their extract here, so that's good. They're going to get to team extract, at least put some points on the board. And Doc, I think that's probably a good approach. Try and find those items, get the quest focus in the beginning. That way you have the entire night. If you struggle with one item or one thing, then you have time to try and pick that up later on.
Yeah. Switching to Team Derpa here. Shoreline already getting into the heat of it.
Was it inside?
Yeah, Sheep, I would have to agree, man. That's what was going through my mind as well. I'm not sure if it's a winning strategy, so I wish I could pick their brain, see what their thought process is. But we'll see. Still way early.
Somebody killing the scavs inside.
Looks like they're a little late to the party here.
Play it in. Yeah.
Nice pick up by Sniper there.
I'm gonna go upstairs, you go first floor.
Okay.
Good communication.
Nice little split right there. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. These guys are confident on their own, so they're tackling multiple floors, covering more ground.
I haven't looted that guy yet. Someone else is coming. Helicopter sign.
No splint up here. Is he still by the helicopter?
Yeah, he's coming.
Good evening, Commander.
No, he's coming from the entrance we came from. First guy first floor. In the wooden office.
Little bunny hub.
Room. I'm gonna fall back. Yeah.
Good
He
call.
jumped like Michael Jordan across there. Jesus.
So Sniper pulling back to grab his tag, secure those points, while Melody keeps the angle from the upper floor. I think it was a really good decision. Maximizes their coverage, allows them to pick up those points.
Another grenade?
That's not mine.
Where the fuck did that grenade come from? You by the hole still, right?
Yeah, I'm hole.
Somebody downstairs. Or somebody's outside.
Really, really good teamwork here. Sniper's covering the backside.
Window where I killed this player from.
Melody's covering the front side.
I didn't kill him. He's a yeah. He's a thick boy.
Where are you?
Downstairs below you.
Nice little firefight here. I like the fact that they're able to be on the same page with the limited amount of comms. You know, limited amount of words spoken, and they know exactly what's going on.
Absolutely.
Can't stick around here. Anyone outside? Yeah.
Yes.
Being a military man yourself, you understand. Oh, good kill.
I've come up. It's me.
Let's go. Oh!
Just in.
Excellent job working it out together, dropping those two PMCs. Great work there.
There's a thick boy outside.
As I was saying, you understand the importance of concise, effective communication. As few words as possible to deliver as much information as possible.
Did you take the dog tag or not?
From my kill, yes, not from yours.
I mean, ideally, you just want it to be like guttural grunts. And then you know exactly what it means.
Well, you know, in the Army we use, you know, some more articulation, but in the Marines, I understand, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
It's all the crayons stuck in their teeth, you know?
So we do have 3 tags with this team right now. And we're in Shoreline
he was
pretty
pretty
early
thick,
on. Definitely the potential for them to rack up some more kills here.
Yeah, the couch backpack on.
Gotcha.
So we did confirm that Nutbreakers made it out of their raid with only 6 PMCs. They were not able to pick up that 7th kill for the 25 points, but still put
just one
some
away.
just one away, but put some very respectable points on the board nonetheless.
I think they made a good decision. Hayes staying in, gather the last bit of points he could. I think that was a good call.
Nope. No, I'm third. Where is he? Second.
Ooh, Melody getting shot at here.
Melody holding that angle. Kind of a risky play. To stay still like that. We all know the repeat can get you killed very quickly in this game.
Just be careful to your right on first.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Thanks for the follow, my dude.
Pushing him.
Chat, you can see all the players in tonight's EU Duos battle posted in chat there. Please go give these guys some follow. Show them some love. They're all some exceptional content creators and Tarkov players.
Agreed.
Grenade downstairs.
Yeah, these battles can be super stressful. Oh!
Oh!
Couch backpack guy.
Okay. Yeah, he was just packing a mag.
Caught him with his pants down.
What? Packing a mag just in the open. No real cover. He's like, yeah, this seems like a good spot. I'll be fine.
None of you, do you have a backpack? Do you want to take one of the armors? This could really come in handy.
Hate actors. What was that guy doing?
Oh.
I don't have a backpack.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go, you know? Doesn't matter where you're at or what's happening.
Two dudes haven't.
That's right. Now see, here's that decision. Do you take it or do you leave it? They're making the decision to take out that more valuable armor that they might be able to use if they get low later in the night. So where some guys might pass it up, Sniper is deciding to use it to his advantage.
Exactly. To that point, these competitions, they're super stressful and they can be very costly. I mean, you're going to blow through rubles with kits and gear and weapons and ammo and all that. So finding, you know, an extra slick or something on a body definitely helps. Pick that up. Take it out, use it.
I might have one though.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking.
I think that would probably be one of my biggest challenges in one of these tournaments, if I ever competed, is getting away from my rat lineage and not trying to loot everything on the map. Because I have a tendency to try and pick up way too much stuff, get way too heavy early on, so I would definitely have to pace myself in that regard.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's ingrained in us as Tarkov players. It's a looter shooter, you know? Like, we're trying to grab as much stuff and the best stuff as we can. So going against that nature is so hard sometimes. You want to loot, you want to pick stuff up, and you gotta be like, oh, that's right, I'm in a tournament. I don't need this right now.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
316 is open by default. No?
Drop my 103. Don't have a 103.
So again, they are looking for an aluminum splint and a lion statue here. The aluminum splint, certainly a lot easier to come by. That elusive lion statue tends to evade me for sure. I don't know if you had better luck this time, but I know I had to spend a long time finding those lion statues for my scav case.
So we're trying to find certain items.
Yeah, it's tough. They are elusive, just like you said.
Keep in mind as well is
They are not easy to find.
the tournament participants sharing information in this chat. Like I say, we switch win to the next one. If you check.
Yeah, I've checked most of.
Chief makes a really good point.
What else is there to check on this side?
These
I haven't searched
guys
that bag yet.
not bringing lots of extra ammo into the raid, especially with Melody here, who doesn't have very many magazines. Those 20-round magazines, you can burn through those pretty quick, and he only has a select few.
Do you want
What do you think about that, Doc?
Definitely. No, I did that. That's exactly what they should be. The trend is bringing in extra mags, and not taking time packing the mags, just bringing the mag, switching it out. It's expensive, but it's going to save you so much time.
Let's get going to admin, and then we'll cross over from admin to the next one.
And I got a mag. Oh, come on. There's at least one.
Angry Scav.
Okay. Almost ran straight into that.
Yeah, I noticed you kept running.
So we're hearing that Team Flowmore is down after back-to-back extracts and raids and killing Glucar's team. So they got the Glucar kill, but they weren't able to make it out of that third raid. The other three teams could potentially catch up here while Team Flowmore's in their inventory trying to regroup and assess. We'll see. They do have a lot of points on the board right now, so these other teams certainly have their work cut out for them. But we'll see what they can do here in these next raids coming up.
Yeah, nice little lead. I feel like Reserve is a great place to stack up a lot of the boss and guard kills, like the cumulative 15. You can come across a decent amount of them on Reserve. And on Customs, if you come across Rashala. Like, between those two right there, that might be an easy one to bust out.
Definitely. You definitely have the volume on Reserve. I think it's definitely a much more challenging fight, though, going for Gluhar over some of the other bosses. I think, me personally, Gluhar's probably whipped my ass more than any other scav boss.
It's those biceps.
Exactly. The tight t-shirt.
Switch it over to Team Flowmore here on Woods. With Claymore and Florence.
Wasting no time getting back into raid, getting back after it.
Here on Woods, they are looking for sugar and a security rig. Easy peasy.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Claymore brought in an extra slick on this raid. That's in my opinion, a ballsy move, a good decision, but potentially a very, very costly decision.
Yeah, definitely expensive.
I'm not sure what the flags mate now.
If you take a decent amount of hits, being able to just switch it out really quickly is nice. Drop the burnout one, replace it with a fresh one.
Absolutely, certainly can extend your longevity in the raid, being able to take a little extra punishment.
I might be able to find a streamer item in there, maybe. Maybe, right?
I don't know.
There's a few competitors I've seen them bring in not only the extra armor, but they bring in an extra helmet with a face shield, clean face visor.
My arm.
Taking shots.
Didn't have the rig. Again, suppress AK
Pesky
105. I haven't seen
scavs.
one of those in a while.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I can rescue my arm. Back flow. One. Check the rigs. Check the rigs.
These guys with Claymore can certainly be a little more confident with that Rise and Slick combo. He can take a lot of rounds before he gets into too much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go up to the left, like come out of the back entrance to the right then, and we'll start going towards those villages.
Yes, sir. I'm behind you.
Garland says Clay does a good job of reeling Florence in. I like it.
Absolutely.
We saw Nixia do that with Reefer Raptor, and
yeah, we'll go.
I know Venom had to do that with me.
Just
it works.
The right side of that, basically.
These guys are such good players. They're definitely the Shift W players.
Yeah, exactly right.
Their challenge is not so much
and we can
to
always, once we look
get kills or win
can,
fights. Their challenge is
go
to
to
stay
the
focused.
lumberyard,
They're going to win the
check what's
fights that they
left,
get
maybe come
into.
some scabs if they
They've just
fall
got to
over there,
keep
and then
their focus on the
the
task
PTs.
at hand.
Minimize the squirrel
Never attack
moments.
today, so I'm assuming I'm the range between us.
Yeah.
My post more details about it later, man, but I'm busy.
So we're
in the
just getting
tournament
this
right now,
in. 2 Minus is the only team on an extract streak. In their third map, only possible guide completion unless other teams decide to wrap around and finish after they complete the mandatory rotation.
Points in the race.
So that'll be interesting to see if they can keep that streak going.
You're fine,
with them
man, you're fine,
finishing
brother.
their third. Nice. Much love the 2 Minus again.
I hear multiple.
That is Shuckster and Just Kilo.
Oh, one more.
we're getting shot.
Yeah, SVD.
Squirrel.
Looks
push
like
it.
Nading right on him, right on him. That nade.
PMC fight here.
He's pushing back.
Okay.
I'm holding it, holding the right side.
Yeah, I'm about to pinch him.
That was a good nade, Florence.
Nade.
I see him. Flanking him now.
He's almost dead. He's very,
I got him.
very
Got him.
hurt.
Got him.
There you go.
Great push by Claymore.
Nice.
Tags.
Wait, I just shoot somebody else.
That's what I love to see.
Great.
That
You're not hearing
tactical
me?
play right
Oh,
there.
that's him.
Throw in the nades. And another.
Killed the guy in the bush.
I put many rounds into him, dude. These servers are fucked.
Yeah.
Little bushwookie there.
Weekend, bro. That's how it is. I hate when tourneys on weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, throwing the nades from both of them makes it disorienting. And then they're able to take them on. That was
Right,
really
my
good. And they
arm
were
again.
split a good distance too, which was nice. One taking right flank, one taking the left. Good visibility. That was
Yeah, my
that was
back
really
is
good to see.
good.
I like that.
Absolutely great play by them. Great tactics.
We're averaging 3 kills
implemented
right
there.
now, but right, it's good.
Trying to suppress the enemy, get their heads down, and then outmaneuver, and it paid off big time for them
So
here.
let's
Even
real quick.
with some squirrely, maybe third-party action there, they still were able to
Mhm.
dominate this fight.
It was almost like they had talking guns there for a second, with Florence shooting and then Claymore shooting. Like it was, dude. That was. You can't ask for something better. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I saw him. Backed up around the corner, came around the corner, put like 3 or 4 into his chest
And
and head,
wrapping
and then,
back
like
to
a full second later,
what
he
you were talking
shoots
about
me,
earlier,
like,
Doc, with the
Service.
guide completion. So it would certainly be beneficial to knock that out in the first 7 raids of tonight to go ahead and check that off. But these teams can go back and try and revisit that later on. It certainly puts you in a better position to knock it out first so you can get whatever map rotation in that you want. But it
Probably did that
is,
with the,
it's
the big
always a
mummy
possible back burner concept for them.
Nothing.
Definitely. And it's a tough one to think about too. To make that decision, are you going to go back and try this again, especially on the maps that either you don't like or don't prefer, or they're just not good at, or do you stick with your best rotation with the increasing your chance of getting the most PMC kills, most points on the board, and keeping that
Taking the house in
rotation?
front.
Which I think that seems to be the
Remember to
trend.
look
Everybody
for
kind of
stream
picks their
rights
2
and
favorite
studio
maps and
anywhere
they
they
kind of
can
rotate those after their mandatory rotation.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Especially if you're, looking at Team Flow more specifically here. If you're really strong, the Shift W, PvP heavy players, that's definitely what we see the trend going towards, is getting the 2 maps you're most comfortable on and just grinding those kills out. Maybe for some of these slower, more tactical teams, we might see a different approach. It's something that I'm interested in looking at tonight.
Dude, where's the sugar? Fuck's sake.
We still got a huge amount of houses to check, man. But yeah.
Nutbreakers sitting with 69
right?
points. Nice.
Leave with it, you know?
You couldn't have planned it any better.
Went over.
Team Flowmore, though,
All good, bro. Let's just loot at the
massive
houses
points on the
nearby.
board. Not even an hour into the competition, and they're already at 121. That just shows how aggressive these guys can be and going out, racking up points, racking up kills. They're going to be. It's going to be a tough.
Got the Scavith? Anyways.
Definitely tough for these other teams to try and keep up with these guys.
Oh, whoa.
100%. Yeah, they're
Scavs
built
are
different,
nuts.
man.
Roger, mate.
Whoa, my fucking frames.
Oh.
And he hit me.
Watch
in
the
stomach
scab,
and
watch the scab.
leg mid-strafe. That's cool.
That's pretty nice. I'm behind you.
Remember when they said they weren't supposed to be as accurate? No, there's still one more scab down there. My frames are fucking shitty right now.
It doesn't have the rig. I thought it was a black rig.
Yeah.
That scav not only attacked you, it attacked your frames, Claymore.
Alright, I gotta get
What do you think bad frames are for Claymore? Do you think he's like 119 and he's calling out bad
my
frames?
serve kit's empty. Damn. Burn for it.
I'm not sure, man.
My serve's empty.
Oh no. Come down, drop you. Come on.
I know I am not on the most recent PC, so on Woods, I'm honestly doing good if I'm above 60 at all. I'm happy if I'm at or above 60.
Nah, not this map.
You know, the one that I always see issues on is Reserve for some reason. Mrs. Doc as well. Like, for some reason, Reserve just tanks everything.
Interesting. I think personally...
That's the bully.
I think personally I have the most trouble on Woods, honestly.
Are you checking the left row or the right row?
Yeah, right.
The nerd in me would love to see a test and see what kind of, whether it's a CPU or a GPU bottleneck issue and what favors which map the most.
It's in the gate over here.
Okay. Oh, sugar, got it.
Second gate. You found sugar?
Yep.
Yeah, I would like to know that as well, actually, Spectre.
Yeah,
in the chat here, saying that Reserve ripped me until I got more RAM. 16 gigs wasn't cutting it, so that's interesting because I do run 32 gigs of RAM.
Oh, fucking legend, dude. Thank you.
Same.
So maybe that's why I have better luck on Reserve.
I did not check these houses yet.
Check
No.
the scab too one time. Where's the scab?
Might as well run through the houses for streamer items and stuff.
Yeah, there. Ah, okay. Don't worry about that.
Do we know did they find the security rig yet?
I haven't been able to see.
Because that was one thing I had to I keep telling myself was to check scabs, because that's where you're probably going to find the security rig, and also they might be wearing a streamer item.
Come on, Duffels, give us something nice.
Now, did Florence drop his bag, or did he not even bother to bring a bag?
The black like security rig, the small.
It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't bring a bag.
I think you can, yeah. Side jump.
Imagine being so rich that you don't need a bag.
Oh, sure you could.
High speed, low drag.
We're professional players, I promise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as you were talking about with the security rig, I imagine, not having been in that situation, but I imagine it's really difficult to remind yourself to look on a body for an item like that.
Yep. Every time I had to remind myself, check the scav. Not only for, items, task items that you're looking for, but especially for the streamer loots. Those extra points help out.
Right, absolutely.
We found a grand total of like 3 streamer items so far, right? We got the beans, we got the sprats. Did we find a third?
No, beans and sprats and the sugar this round.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Big points. Big points.
Beans
So
and
they are
sprats
grabbing
and
some of those
sugar and
items.
water.
Sounds like they're making a tangy soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit posh.
So we have, if I'm not mistaken, we have 19 different streamer items that can be found tonight, in addition to those 2 items per map.
As well, if it hasn't been looted.
So a lot of things to keep an eye out for to rack up those extra 10 points here, 10 points there.
I know there's some crates, I suppose. We need to find streamer items and the rig.
Nice little point breakdown there on the screen.
So the streamer items, in my opinion, we're gonna find them all in labs. I got all the keys that got them.
Yeah, fair.
Some really
Dude, there are already
fascinating.
6 raids.
Saves for
Holy
the
cow.
chainlet and other streamer items we might pick up from there. We can get sheriff badges from there. Picks.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, there.
Painting real quick, 1 second.
Straight to like Mark Circle and shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, that might be a bit far out, mate. That's like sharp.
35.75
Oh no, see, I was
points
talking about the OG
per
map.
raid.
Yeah. Of course. That one up top, I haven't found
Insane.
I've had some decent stuff in there. Do I just sneak onto Dick Rock real quick? See if anyone's up there.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, big shout out to Brian in chat who handles all the points and sets up these
Critical Claymore, I'll check out.
these scoreboards with the points and tracks and everything. He also helps us out in Discord with a little bit of backstory and how to say these names correctly. So, Ryan, we freaking love you. Thank you for everything that you do, man.
Dead? Didn't have the rig on him.
Absolutely. These battle mods, whether it's the ones that are
I don't see that scav.
that are going in with the teams, whether the or rather the ones that are in their voice channels, or the head battle mods that are pulling all the information together for us to give you these score updates.
I didn't hear that.
Exceptional job. It's not an easy job keeping up with all that on the fly. They do a great job.
Hi,
Thank
Kish,
you all
we lost
so
it.
much for the work that you're putting in behind the scenes.
We've had one raid we ended up dying.
Definitely, we couldn't do it without you.
These things, but I just got overwhelmed. But the first 2 raids went extremely well, and this raid is going very, very well too. We've got to get a mixture of finding certain items and also getting PMC kills, and scav kills also count as well. So, so far we're doing really, really good.
Claymore, you're taking my job, bud.
Even the raid where we died and the raid was super laggy and desyncy, we got 3 PMC kills. So either way, we went down with 1.
He's familiar.
He said you had
He said he's going to compete and cast at the same time. He's a legend.
I love that. I love to see when these streamers address their chats. They're able to, in this intense tournament environment, still take the time to address their stream, hang out with their guys.
No, not really,
It shows, you know, some of these guys are cut above the rest. I do not have the capacity to focus on that many things. So I love to see the guys that are. They're able to multi-manage these tournaments.
I agree.
In front of Rasmussen, yeah.
Yeah.
Switching over to Nutbreakers here in the middle of the interchange.
I see him actually.
There's a spicy firefight going on too.
I'll just run home.
Yeah, that's just forehead, I think.
On nade over.
Yep.
He ran right.
Okay. Oh, right.
Where my nade went.
Left. Okay.
That guy there.
Yeah, I think he was shooting at someone.
Nice fringe.
I don't know
Oh.
if I killed him or not. Oh, there we go.
You got him, yeah? Is he prone?
Yeah.
Great kill.
Prone there.
Oh, and another one. He's sneaky.
What?
What? Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Doing the
2
old play
guys
dead
laying an
technique.
ambush.
Two.
Yeah.
Ready?
Was that you walking?
It's all you. It's all you.
I think that was you
Might have
walking.
been me.
2 possums and still not able to take out these guys.
Oh god. I just like prone somewhere.
Garland,
quick and just,
I think
do
paid
it.
actors, man. Paid
Yeah,
actors.
I'm sure I hear more steps.
Christ. Okay.
My leg's blacked out.
So it looked like they
You
had
got
3
CMS?
players down there,
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
not
good.
mistaken, and potentially looking for another one here.
What the fuck?
So I
What a
feel
rat.
like I died because I saw him like flop over at the start. I wasn't quite sure.
Okay.
See, I like Hayes bringing in
Stomach's gonna get
a bunch of extra mags. He's got some in his
That
container,
guy an Emmy? Dude,
ready to swap out. I like
I'm
that.
sure you heard more
60
players.
rounders at that too.
Maybe.
Okay.
Absolutely. And plenty of meds here, too.
Yeah, yeah.
And he certainly needs them in this situation. He's got a blacked out stomach,
Clear on
blacked
the other
out
side, and then I think we
arms,
just piece out towards the.
letting his teammate get
Upstairs,
healed up
some
here,
power
and
on
then
check
I
some
imagine he
surroundings,
will
then get
probably
up.
want to
Power's
get
on,
that
right?
stomach taken care of
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah,
quick.
yeah, we take
Otherwise, he's going to be draining hydration and energy
I think
at
that's the play, honestly, 'cause we got
probably not as alarming a rate as I would be.
Oh, scan.
All right, picking up a good scav kill there.
Brian saying 36 point per raid. Average points per raid for Team Flowmore is a great ratio. The average so far for this season is 24.
Kind of thing.
Nice. So they're a little bit above, a lot of bit above
Actually.
what we've seen previously. Man, we're gonna get some high scores.
I'd push up the front if I was healthy.
Absolutely. 2 teams at this point, with also Nutbreakers being well above that average. It'll be really interesting to see if they can keep that momentum up tonight. If they can keep that going, we could potentially see some new record scores for a duos tournament tonight.
That's fine. Yep.
With these teams and these competitors, like you were saying, they're a cut above the rest. We're looking at some like top-notch guys here. I wouldn't be surprised as once we start getting closer to the second half and into the second half of this tournament, They're going to start hitting their stride. They're getting warmed up right now. Once they hit that second half, I bet you anything it's going to be a full sprint. It's going to be interesting to see.
I could hit my stomach actually real fast.
That is a very good point. We have seen that in previous tournaments in the NA duos. I think we saw a lot of that where teams kind of they were a lot more focused and strategic in the beginning, and then as they got into that halfway point, they just opened up. They went full bore, hunting those PMCs, getting the kills. Stay tuned. 40 points per raid right now so far.
I have some.
Jeez.
I can drop you if you want.
Oh,
Need
wait,
it?
I see you, right? Holy shit! Look,
Yeah.
Top of the stairs. You said I thought you meant the Eskies there.
That's on me.
Scared the shit out of me. That's right. No, I'll be right for now.
They are on the hunt.
I'm reading these bits here. Caldera.
And break.
So we're getting word that Team 2- is down, so they no one is on the completion
Hey, nice.
the completion streak right now.
Oh no, that's not good. That means if they want to try and pick up that guide quest completion, they're going to have to go back to it, which is really going to interfere with their map rotation. Not being able to pick the specific maps they want, or giving up those 25 points.
En route.
In my opinion, I think giving up the 25 points, a potential. Oh, Hayes taking out somebody over there.
You both have to extract. You don't have to necessarily extract at the same time.
Yeah, to give up those 25 points for a potential a lot more, being on maps that you're comfortable with, not having to worry about the rotation, I think is probably a better call, to be honest.
I would agree. I think you definitely have more potential for some of the faster maps, getting in, getting points, getting out, resetting, than say running a woods again. That's especially with this new map on woods. There's a lot of ground to cover sometimes to extract or to even find anything. So I'd say you're right. I'd say you're probably better off just foregoing it at this point and staying focused on getting those kill points.
I feel safe running down this Eskies here. We want the points done for extracts. Let's play it safe and just go around. Yeah. Usually if I was like on a like a random match, I just run down the Eskies and yeet it.
Yeah. Okay.
I just here. Okay.
So Hayes talking about how he's being a little bit more reserved on this raid than he normally would be. Trying to stay alive, trying to pick up those points, not leave his teammate behind to clean up a potential mess he gets himself into. I like that. I like that strategic approach to these raids tonight.
That's, 2 quest items from this. That's perfect.
Yeah, we're seeing it pay off right now with the points. They're stacking a decent amount. Their points to raid ratio is really good. Getting those team extractions, that 10 points every time, definitely helps out.
How you doing, Mochi? Long time no see. Hope you're good.
We open both doors.
I think I did, yeah.
Okay. And he's on 7.
Hey, AJ.
That's good.
Got a little bit about Murray. If you need.
Now, Doc, what do you think about Break's decision to bring an AK into raid tonight?
Absolutely balls it up. Right, check the right side here.
I don't know if that would have been my weapon of choice.
Going down.
Oh. We'll get back to that. Doc had to run and take care of something real quick.
Like to camp this fucking room. Alright, any stream items on the thing here? There's a horse there. There's a horse there.
Cag.
Fucking shit.
Looks like bad luck on the loot spawns here.
Any mayo, sprats, nothing.
Nah, don't see anything.
Oh no. It's usually a really good room to pick up those streamer items, to pick up maybe a lion. And they just had really, really bad luck here.
Yeah.
But they are going to get the team extract, so they're going to pick up those 10 points. Still a solid raid for these guys.
Cool.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's perfect. That wasn't too slow either. That was nice.
Yeah, that was good.
We did as much as we could.
Don't forget to keep your screens up for me, please.
Sorry.
So we got 4 PMC kills on this one.
Player.
Couple scavs. Oh, they missed tags on.
Oh, really?
Maybe with a nade?
Wait, what?
And doesn't sound like
Oh, it was
Hayes
17, so
was
that
able to
might
pick
have
him
actually
up. So they're
been
going to miss
the
out on 2
scabby that
points
killed
there,
last-
not picking up
No,
the
it was
dog tag on that
Really?
kill.
That was a PMC?
That's
It's
fine.
very important
I mean, that's extra points.
in these tournaments to manage your kills.
No worries.
And if at all possible, double back to your
Touch.
bodies,
GG,
pick up
nice
those bodies, pick up those tags. Those extra
Okay.
2 points
One
can add
PMC,
up
one
really
scab, yeah.
quickly.
No tag.
And
Such.
yeah, I got the Beardall too, didn't I? Right? You've obviously done that, haven't you? Beardall, Horus, and
So Doc, I was trying to ask you earlier about the decision by Break to take an AK into raid tonight. What do you think about that weapon choice?
I mean, with the new stuff that they've done with AKs, I like them. I don't use them as much anymore, but I think it's a good platform. I would definitely be taking in AKs. You can get those things built in real nice.
Certainly do have more options for customization now. The 7.6239 is a good round. It hits pretty hard. I think the big issue is fire rate on those. You sacrifice a lot for that slightly heavier round, so I don't think I've seen that choice made in the duos tournament so far. I don't remember it being done in the NA duos from what I saw. I think it's generally people are going for the HKs, maybe an MP7. So I found that very interesting that he went for that heavier hitting heavy AK.
I like that little switch up, spice it up.
Pulling the power so we don't forget. Yep. I'm going in.
Okay, yeah.
I know everybody was giving me shit for bringing in the Vector. They're like, really? A Kector? How could you? And then I said to remind him, like, I still have a broken hand, okay? Give me something here.
We're going to be rotating certain maps.
I can cut you a little bit of slack there, dog.
What maps we actually
I have
need more
strong
items
negative
on.
feelings about the Vector
So
myself,
far,
but
the only map
I can
we're
cut you
missing
some
items
slack
on
on that
right
one.
now, like
Why
literally like
you
both
hated?
items is Shoreline, because we died pretty early. The other maps, so far we have one item.
The Vector just wants to be loved,
My frames right now, dude.
Interesting. Popping the SJ6 there. Get a little better run speed, a little more endurance. And again, Claymore bringing in the extra slick.
Then we go Mantis first.
Now, one thing, Doc, I heard one of the teams talking about over the past
Right
couple of
behind me?
days is the decision, if you
Like,
do
as I
have a
came in
Kappa
from the
container,
ramp, and they'd right
the
behind me.
decision to bring that in over a Gamma, because
run.
for those of you who don't know, there are some items, some streamer items
Maybe
that
check the
can go in a
Mantis.
Gamma
Check that
that
spawn.
cannot go in a Kappa container.
That's a
So,
good point. That's a good point.
What, where's
Do
the
we know-
trade-off between
has
the
anybody
extra
done that?
spend?
Good shout. Good fucking shout, yeah.
Do we know, like, specifically who's done that so far?
I can't remember who I saw talking about it. So far, I've seen quite a few Kappa containers. I know, I don't know that I've seen a Gamma container, honestly. So
Walker saying
Walker,
he's running the Epsilon for that reason. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point, though. I like that you bring that up.
We got a body in
A
front
little
of
food for thought right there.
Brutal. I'd be killer.
yeah, what's more important? Having, some of your ammo and admin items, bringing more of those in and having them safe, or potentially getting that extra streamer item out safe. It's one of those things that these teams have to juggle as we go through the night.
You good?
Ooh, Florence laying down some hate right there. Did you see a scav?
Let's check the spawn real fast.
I'm chilling. I'm fighting. Don't worry about it. You do.
Damn. No horse and Mantis.
Walker saying Kappa for Shoreline because the line is too damn big.
Good point. Good point. Big and heavy.
think I'm gonna try and run up straight to the tech door so they can get that armor secured. Even if I die, that's an item we don't have to come back for.
That's a good point. Claymore, thinking go up there, grab the air mid if he can. That's one less thing he doesn't have to worry about. Even if he dies. But hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he gets some kills right here.
Nades over here.
And they both survive.
Yeah, I'm fighting.
I don't know if Claymore's capable of dying right now. This guy's in the zone. It would take a oh, okay. Florence picking up a kill there. 2, picking up a double. Nice work by Florence.
He does it with ease too. The confidence is crazy.
Absolutely. It was hard to even pick up on. He just dropped him so quick. Claymore picking one up. Just as I was about to make the comment about watching these guys go without kills for so long.
Okay, you're good. Okay. I'm fighting a 2-man again.
And here they are telling me to shut my mouth and watch.
Brother man, give me nades, please. Appreciate that. Ooh,
So during the NA tournaments, we had somebody bring up a good little question. Do you decide to go in loud with your weapons to kind of ring the dinner bell and attract PvP, or do you go in suppressed? I kind of like that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is a really good question. Certainly advantages to both. I think it can definitely, for teams that are strong in PvP like these guys, it can benefit them to attract targets. But also, if you get in a difficult situation where maybe you're pinned down or you find yourself in a very challenging fight, it can hinder you in giving away your position easier in those spicy moments. So certainly an interesting decision either way.
Yeah. And then you could also split the difference. You have one of your teammates going loud, one's suppressed. That could maybe the guy that's suppressed a little bit better about flanking or sneaking. And then you got the guy loud and proud that's a shift W. You know, like, I don't know, a working dynamic, I guess.
It's a good point. It's a very good point. Maybe bring in some extra grenades for that reason. Claymore here, engaged high, engaged low.
I like how he's firing and then changing position. Fire, change position.
Absolutely.
They're just chilling inside Kiba for now.
Alright, roger that. Let me know.
So it sounds like he's got somebody pinned inside of Kiba. He was also putting shots up above the Kiba hole. And Florence is kind of off doing his own thing at the moment.
Wait. I got the horse.
Got the horse?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, start coming over to me then. I'm gonna get the guy up top.
So Florence did pick up the horse statue. That is one of the items they're looking for. So they have both the airmed and the horse statue for their interchange items on this one raid. So that's a really good pickup by them. That's going to put them in a good point position for this raid.
Nice. So now they don't have to worry about this map.
Just do what they do best. Drop bodies, pick up tags, get out.
So chat, just something real quick. With these EU duo battles, there's a little bit of new bracket format. No wild cards. Top 2 from each group stage. Each group stage bracket qualifies for semifinals. So a little bit different.
I'm running. Okay. I'm at Paplin right now.
I kind of like that, honestly. We get a little more movement throughout the brackets, more potential for teams that maybe had not so great of a night, but still have.
Got one.
Nice.
Picking up a kill here. Nice by Florence.
Is there me too? Mine too. Check in the bathroom. You're there. Do it.
I love when Florence gets kills. It's like he's at Dave and Buster's playing whack-a-mole. Got one. Got another one. Got one. They just stack up.
I thought that was an name.
Absolutely. And another thing I noticed here, they split up for a while. Florence picked up that horse, and they converged back on each other.
Yeah, I'm a swipe too.
Just sending on these players to get kills from different angles, support each other, so they were able to accomplish some different things, but also be close enough to support each other.
Yeah, teamwork's been insane with them. It's been really good to see.
Alright, I'm gonna come down from the other one. I'm gonna swipe first. You wanna wait for me before you go down?
Yeah, I'm just on the overlook. It's on the overlook.
Yeah. Sounds good.
The door's still closed.
No, this is closed. What the fuck? Bathroom door over here is closed.
Sigma says next season Florence will only be able to be in the duos as a solo, so it's evenly matched. I like
it. Absolutely. He would probably place very respectively still in that situation.
Right?
You wanna go down right now?
He counts as a duo.
Yeah, they're still inside chilling. I'm gonna kill this guy one time.
Ooh. Taking shots on his way down.
I'm coming over to Cuba, guys.
So tonight we have had
I see one.
4 PMC kills. We've had 6 PMC kills. And in 2 separate occasions, we've had 5 PMC kills in a raid. But no one yet has got that 7th kill. Team Flowmore still in right
So
here with the high
close.
kill count. They've been getting so close. Oh, this could be it. So Team Flowmore, they're at
Team
6
Flowmore
kills. They have
Oh, you beat me to it. I was gonna say that same thing.
Looks like they have a 4-man trapped in Kiba here.
Oh, he almost jammed up the door. Pucker factor.
Oh, I just felt I died.
Oh no.
No.
No, kill them.
Florence sacrificing himself for the cause.
I heard one.
Did he get one of them before he died? I missed it.
Oh, Claymore!
Get
Clutch!
some!
Hell yeah. Yeah, I killed
Get
him with the nade.
some!
Outstanding!
If I pick up your nade, does that count as a point?
That, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's freaking go,
That is
dude.
good.
Yeah, attack, sorry.
What
I
a
got 5
freaking kill.
Okay.
I
Can you assist
can't
him real quick, see
believe
if
he
loses
pulled
any
that
sugar
off.
items, anything at all? It'll be as fast as possible.
And go down to the fucking sweat.
Yeah.
What a freaking play. Excellent work here by Team Flowmore.
Yeah, yeah.
It almost went real bad as they both tried to push through the doorway, but
Alright,
they
nothing
came
bad.
out and slaughtered these guys. Excellent work.
Great stuff. And there's their 7 PMC quest completed.
Excellent work this raid by these guys.
Something worthwhile. Okay,
We were just talking about it. They were the ones to do it, picking up that 7th kill, getting those 25 points for that quest completion. They lost the team extract here, but it's going to pay dividends. Picking up those 25 points, Claymore can go ahead and dip out,
completed? Did we just complete
racking
that?
up big points on the board.
Flo.
Yeah, you did it, Clay.
And 5
you did
points for a PMC kill and a tag. Man, they're gonna stack up some decent points here. Great work from Team Flowmore. Again, big shout out. Make sure you go check them out. Give them some follow. Show them some love.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, there was a horse here as well. Fuck you, game.
So they're looking at coming out of this with around 56 points and 25 with the quest done, dude. Looks like their points per raid 52. 54. It's only
And-
going up.
There was
It's
nothing else. We're
insane.
good.
We
We're
go
good.
back to interchange.
And
Yeah,
another 10
right.
points for the
Let's
Ravens.
go.
Wow.
Let's fucking go, dude.
They got both of their map
Wow.
items. They got a streamer
Insane.
item.
That was
So
huge
many kills
flow.
there. Great work.
What a
by Team
jaw-dropping
Fillmore.
raid right there.
Yep, that is 4 PMC kills. Tag confirmed. I have an Aramid on me. I have a
9
Raven statue on me.
PMCs.
And I have a Sheriff badge on me.
Hell yeah.
Outstanding work.
Huge points, chat. Huge.
But I want that horse statue.
They've got to be feeling good. Switch it over here to 2-.
A dead scab.
Dude, what a raid indeed. Holy cow.
These guys seem to have picked up in the energy level from when we last saw them on Woods. They seem to be going a little bit more hard charger now. Maybe they're feeling a little more comfortable on interchange.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, no.
Shuckster
Shuckster
down.
goes down.
Fuck.
Was that from the ramp? I couldn't see where the shots were coming from.
I think I heard them say he was up above. So I guess somebody chasing him. It looked like they just came through that area. See if
Oh, did you
Kilo
see the screen
can
now?
pick this up.
No.
I'm talking. I didn't talking to you.
Inspector, as to your point about them picking it up a little bit more with the aggression, if that's the case, we could see it in the points as well. Because now they're, they're starting to put a little bit more points on the board, bringing their points per raid to around 20.
So team extraction doesn't matter anymore. Right?
So that goes
Absolutely.
to exactly what we were saying when they were on that Woods one. Maybe keeping it within the time, 7 to 10 minutes, a little bit more hard chargers are going to pay off.
Or you can kill him.
You're not far from no back.
But Brian updating us saying that 66-point interchange raid from Team Florence was the third highest single raid total of the season. Crazy,
Wow.
crazy good raid. Thank you again, Brian.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that real quick.
Having seen some of the tournaments throughout the season, that is just remarkable.
No arm, like no back face.
So with that raid, they scored 66 points for the raid. They got an additional 25 points for the quest completion,
Yeah, I'm just running out.
putting them with streamer items to 111 points in total for that raid.
No.
That is absolutely
Wow.
ridiculous. As we're
Because he
just
has MC
under
once.
the 2-hour mark here,
Probably
they have
using the
281
SA58 as well.
points on the board.
Yeah,
These
okay.
guys are going absolutely
nuts.
nuts right now.
GG's indeed.
Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's get some hype in the chat for these teams, for Team Flowmore with that outstanding raid. These exceptional competitors tonight going out there, giving it their all.
I see if he comes to me. But
Agreed. Hype and showing some love, guys. Thank you again, everyone that's here. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with us. So Kilo has a decision to make here. How long is he going to spend in this raid? Hopefully he's heading out to extract now, because you definitely don't want too much downtime, especially if you're not putting points on the board. If you're in the middle of a
do we
fight,
always
taking
have,
out PMCs.
these guys?
But if not, it's time to skedaddle.
I think you're right.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right?
I think it was an interesting decision for him to disengage from that fight. I don't know if that would have been my choice, but as you're saying, they're only at 50%
Make the kit
effectiveness
ready
here.
for
They only have half the guns in the fight. So Kilo really
I
needs
bring it
to
on?
get himself out of this raid one way or the
Nah,
other.
I
It
got
looks
that
like
one.
he's going to run to extract as opposed to the F1 extract. That costs him a little bit of time, but it does save his
I planted
gear.
them. I bring
So
you
it's
the
going to
HQ from the
be,
other guy.
you know,
Nah, it's
what
okay,
what
I
do you
got
do
my-
here? Do you save the money, get your kit
I
out?
mean the HQ, not
But-
weapon.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no, it's I'm kind of scratching my head with this one as well. I think unless you have some serious items in your bag that you can't put in your container or something, I don't see a reason why not to just F1 or not to push that fight and try to hopefully
It's
get
actually funny that
another
we never,
PMC
like,
down.
made a
Even if you lose that firefight,
little movement. when
you're
we
just
were,
back
like,
at you're
behind them.
you're gonna be able to be back in with your partner in no time. So you're just expediting it. So I feel like pushing that guy to hopefully get that kill would have been better.
I'm going to use blue this time.
And if he doesn't have any crazy
you have time
things
to buy
on
a
him,
second
then taking a quicker F1 extract or something.
I'm like,
I got the second one for you.
good.
Absolutely. I think I definitely agree with you. I think that would have been my call,
Do
is
you-
to
do you
push
need
that
some
fight
HP
a
max, or
little
do you want
harder.
blue?
Like you said, you basically have nothing to lose at that point. Either you're going to pick up some extra points,
Okay.
or you're going to be able to reset quicker. But you know, these guys, they're like I said, they're a little more methodical in their approach than some of these other teams that we've seen tonight.
I'm out.
And he is extracting.
At least count.
Nice.
No, that was again 10 points we're missing now.
Here we are, almost to the halfway
Boys,
mark.
GG's, man. GG's.
We're,
We
an
didn't
hour
even
and
touch your
38
stuff.
minutes.
Team Derpa in labs looks like
Literally no life.
did sniper life go down? We missed it.
Oh no.
Wow.
Not a good start to this raid. They're pretty early in this raid. That puts Melody in a very tough position here. You don't want the whole raid to be a waste. You want to try and rack up some points here. So you definitely want to spend a little bit of time, maybe pick it up an item, maybe pick it up a couple kills, but it certainly puts him on a much tighter timeline here without his partner.
Yeah. Ooh.
Stairwell fights are not fun.
No.
But he gets it. Great job. Oh, no. Great job on the first kill. He was being aggressive. He was pushing it. And unfortunately, he took a unlucky shot there at the end.
That's two players.
Yeah, stair fights never fun. Confined spaces. There's really nowhere to go. There's nowhere to cover. There's nowhere to hide.
Where's the face launch going?
That's a tough one.
Absolutely.
GG's though to Team Derpa.
Especially pushing up the stairwell where your opponent has that height advantage. Not a situation you want to be in. But
we can sort of head towards.
So switching over here to Team Nutbreakers over here on customs.
Chainlet diary. Well, I'll check up here for chainlet. I'll put the mannequin. Spawn behind him sometimes.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna go into the gas.
So here on customs, they're looking for the chainlet in the diary. Either diary.
Oh, nice.
I found luck with the chainlet in Stronghold or the compound. That's where I find a lot of chainlets. The diary was a little bit tougher. I think we had to go to
Look like a maniac.
dorms for that.
I'm down below now on the bottom floor.
that's interesting that you found the chainlets in the stronghold.
Gas station? We can
I see players.
there after.
Yeah, you know the sugar rooms right in between those two cots there to the left.
Okay. Below the rocks.
There's always a chainlet on the floor. It seems like, or at least high chance of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Great, getting it into over the wall here.
On the...
Or what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, push. He's dead. One dead.
Nice.
He's thick boy.
Great
thick
job
boy.
by Hayes.
I'm gonna push around the right side.
Are you getting shot there?
No.
Oh!
You getting shot as well?
Yeah. I can't change my sight. What the fuck?
Is this a third-party situation, or did they split? This might be a bigger team. Oh no! And Hayes goes down.
Oh,
They're everywhere.
Oh, break! Stay with it. No.
No.
Oh, holy shit.
Went down early.
That's fine. That's alright.
That visor shot right in the middle definitely messed him up.
Damn it.
You can't look down your optic. There's nothing you can do. That was rough. They did the best they could with what happened.
Just reset. Just reset. Just reset.
No more caster curse. Switching over here to Team Flowmore.
Not right now, English. They get mod to refund him those points, please.
Wait, was that a TK? Florence killed Claymore?
No. My bag. We'll back up.
Oh
Don't
no,
worry about anything
Florence!
out, just-
Wait.
That's why I said, can we get refunded points?
Oh no.
Florence. Shit, we didn't need that, man. We didn't need that.
That is not what you want to see in this tournament,
Alright, we're gonna
especially
get
at the
up a shoreline
beginning of a
anyway, so we
raid.
gotta go back there. Get the items.
Both of these teams, the
These
top two
services,
teams
it's
here,
so
Team
rough, dude. I don't know
Flowmore
what's
and
going on, chat, but my
Nutbreakers,
frames are low, and it
having
just
a
feels like the
really
servers are
rough
fucking
start
right
to these
now.
past couple raids.
Feels like the
That's
servers are
really gonna,
burning alive.
I imagine, put a dampener in their spirits as they're gaining so much momentum here. That has to be a punch in the gut.
Ooh, Florence stepping out.
Oh, he's in a deep. Oh,
he's a machine.
Come on, stay with it. Just pouncing through the hole in the wall, spraying.
Wow.
What a freaking player. This guy's insane. Taking on a 3-4 man possibly by himself, dropping bodies. I just love the way he pounced out of that hole in the wall, engaging targets as he's moving.
Switching
Exceptional work
positions,
by
coming
Florence
back, like that was crazy. His target acquisition time is actually nuts.
here. Absolutely. Picking up those tags real quick.
I'm pissed I killed fucking Clay, dude. I don't usually fucking do that. I thought he was in the bathroom.
Oh, I didn't know you guys let John Wick play in this tournament. That's pretty awesome.
Somebody in there. God damn it, man. Fuck.
I think
That's my bad, though, obviously.
I think Florence might actually be able to teach John Wick a thing or two.
Dude, right? I agree. The fact that he's still alive is insane.
And another PMC kill. Excellent work. Chat, these are the guys. You're seeing it right now. These are the guys that when you get killed in Tarkov and you're like, that dude had to be hacking. There's no way he wasn't hacking. Maybe it was just Florence.
Yeah, it couldn't just be Florence. Especially that last fight right there. I mean, the PMCs that he dropped, they had to have thought they were going up against a 5-man. How he was switching locations and firing on him from all different areas, like they had to have thought that they were surrounded. Oh, the ghost of customs here.
Oh, man.
Hopefully he can pick up some more kills here. Maybe going through the dorms and get himself out, pick his teammate back up, reset, get back after it.
Mm-hmm.
They're still in a very, very strong position here, coming up almost 300 points at nearly the halfway point. Really exceptional showing by these guys tonight.
Do you count those 5 points? Give points?
20. That's how hard it is to go.
So we're getting word that they're on track at this pace for a score of 582, which is actually insane. What was the highest score for this season 4? It was from the Hyper Rats team, right? In the high 500s.
Oh my God!
I know Garland and Brian will be able to correct me on that.
Definitely in the high 500s. We're gonna have to check on that, but yeah, we're very, very close to 600.
Oh, so 584, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, if we see this out of Team Flowmore today, that'd be awesome. They take that belt.
I'm on my way about,
Thank you for that, Garland.
Absolutely. I want to see him. I want to see him break 600.
Yeah, same. I want to see breaking 600 would be amazing.
Like, it's ones in a fucking...
And here I felt good with Snake in I score with like I think we had a little over 300, and I was like, woo, we did it.
I mean, honestly, still really, really, really respectful score. You can't put yourself down when you look at these guys and the points that they're able to put up on the board, what they're able to do. These guys are freaks of nature. They represent among the top 1% of Tarkov players. I know from my perspective, I would have been thrilled to put 300 points on the board. These guys are just a whole class above what us normal Tarkov players can do.
I just felt honored to be in the same tournament as some of these guys. I mean, they're freaking awesome. So just being able to say that,
Absolutely.
yeah, I shared a tournament with them. Huge
Having a
honor,
good
you know?
time.
Mad respect to all of them.
Are you coming, Kilo?
2-. Let's see how these guys work together in the resort. Can certainly be a challenging thing to
taking painkiller.
approach. How do you enter? Where do you go first? There are a lot of angles here. This is probably this gap right here, pushing into the resort, is
let's go
one of the
west.
most daunting things for me because there are so many places that can have eyes on you and you never know they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, comms can be an absolute cluster
be, Sanitar.
here, if not done correctly.
Could be
And I know
Sanitar.
I slack at it big time with the resort area. My comms are not on point. I don't know the resort like the back of my hand, like a lot of these competitors. And so it's one of my
I think we have
sore
more.
spots. And as we saw, I'm sure there's a fucking clip going around, but I accidentally shot a chair.
It's
Whoa!
Sanitar and the boys. One guard dead.
Oh, second mine.
There's a guard down.
Oh.
Doesn't want to die.
Get it.
Now they're
Oh,
just
great
running
job.
in.
Is he dead?
Oh, he's Sanitar now.
Maybe.
Oh, come on.
Dead.
Pick it up.
Good
Get
kill.
Sanitar. Yes, great job picking up the 3-man wipe
Let's
on the
go.
Sanitar team.
Good stuff, GG's. That's gonna be some good points right there.
Okay.
Absolutely. Good points and some good loot. Picking up that key card, something that'll help them finance the rest of the tournament tonight.
Yeah, nice little bonus right there. GG's, guys. That's some good stuff right there. Insulin says, in your defense, that chair had it coming. Exactly, dude. The chair had it coming. It was in a weird position, staring at me, okay? I had to take it out.
Are you running?
It just sucked that I took it out in front of everybody on Evasion, you know?
Yeah, at least when I do it, it's to a much smaller crowd. If I had a ruble for every time I shot a bag of trash in this game, I would be a rich man.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go for 104.
In my peripheral vision, as I'm looking down the hall, it looked like somebody crouching, like peeking me out of a door, and so I instantly shot it. Like, let's be real, it was a good shot, though. I mean, the chair had to have been dead.
Let's go up.
that dairy was real dead. The chair was real dead.
As soon as I fired, I'm like, oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Honestly,
I'm gonna take
it makes me
220,
think
but
about
I'm
it.
going to open
all
two,
the new little
2-1,
things that they've added in the
2-1
game, and
for
you know what I'm talking
going
about.
there.
If you've played Tarkov for a while,
If there's a red
you've
key card,
noticed
it's mine,
all
okay?
these little random items in the roads.
I
and
got the
then-
streamer item.
Okay, picking up a rooster there.
I think the rosary is a streamer item at least.
Yep.
Yeah. Just
Good
need to
pick
pack
up by
a mag.
2-. But yeah, I know. I've started noticing in the past couple patches, they're BSG's putting sneaky little items, inanimate objects around the map that look a lot like somebody laying in the road or crouching around a corner, and I've put my share of bullets into them.
After this room,
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
to go to 301.
Exactly, Brian. If mannequins counted as AI skills, he would have been an evasion all-star.
I'm up on third floor.
Coming towards you. I'm holding roof for you.
Hollow Splint got it.
Alu split.
Nice.
Now we just need the fucking line.
Yeah, and rock passes is open.
Nice. Put on your Lamborghinis and your Schubers, get the fuck out.
Or
Good call there. Even if
okay, yeah, let's go.
I mean, these guys are still
Yeah,
fairly
let's
fresh in
go.
this raid. Even if you're going to spend some more time there, really good decision there to go ahead and identify that extract is a viable option. It's good to keep in the back of their mind. Oh, they might actually be heading for it now. So getting in, getting out, quick raid, reset. I like it.
Garlem, you love it. You know it. Don't lie.
Sniper scav is still alive. I'm taking him. Minus.
And I am noticing here with Shuckster, we were talking about the loud, quiet. He looks like Shuckster has
we have
the Oh, what's that called? That muzzle device for the M4.
Ooh, I'm not sure.
Come on, please die. No. He's by the bunker.
It's not the Claymore one, right?
Fuck me. Kobe.
No, it's the attachment for that handguard. It escapes me, but it's the device that gives you a little bit better stats on the M4. You can still use a flash hider, and it's an additional muzzle device. Jailbreak, thank you, Walker.
the jailbreak.
Yeah, we saved some time there. It's good. It's good. Let's go back and.
So they do have the loud quiet combo here. The jailbreak.
No, we need to play reserve
certainly
again, right?
it lets you have a really good M4 when it comes to ergonomics and recoil.
I think
turns it into a laser beam.
And I like that dynamic of loud weapon, suppressed weapon. GG's 2-, keeping points on the board. They got Sane, a few of his guys.
Great raid there.
And
that
was too fast in the loading screen. Sorry for that.
Yeah, put some boss guards on the scoreboard. Got some extra scav kills. They didn't get any PMC kills, but I think they did a really good job maximizing that raid. We've talked about it in the past. Resort can be swamped with players, or you might not ever see a PMC there. Sometimes it's very dry. So I think they were reading that and thinking, take what they've got, get out, reset. I think that was a good call by 2- here.
Agreed.
For the extract, we got 20 for that thing, and then 10 again.
Team Flowmore.
Right then. What I did.
Looks like they're also on Shoreline now. Shoreline with a PKO6. What do you think about that, Doc?
Like it. I would rock that, to be honest. Do they both have PKO6s? I missed it. I turned my head for a second. Or does one of them have range?
Hey, screw you.
I can't tell because Florence has not stopped running the entire time because he has the endurance of a god, apparently. He literally has not stopped sprinting this whole time.
He's not stopping.
The servers are fine.
He's going.
Florence
He's
pulling
going
a
all the
Forrest
way.
Gump, man, and he is just running.
So yeah, both of these guys using PKO6s on a really open map.
Gonna play the dude after playing the stuff. Yeah.
Because we saw, I think it was with Raccoonzel, I believe, but there's been a few others too. That one would have a PKO6, the other would have some kind of variable zoom optic, and it works out really well because one could rotate and push in, and the other one kind of stay back and do Overwatch. And I've seen that dynamic play out very well for the team. But you got to go with what you're comfortable with as well. You know, like a tournament's not the time to really start switching up your playstyle or your favorite weapon choice, something that you have muscle memory with. If you're able to get some long bombs with a PKO6, keep using it.
That is a very, very good point, Doc. Certainly don't want to mess up your mojo going into the tournament tonight. You want to stick with what you're comfortable with. And as FC Doomsday said, Florence probably completed Shooterborn in Heaven with the PKO6. Let's be honest. He could do it. He doesn't need optics.
Give me aluminum splint over here on the cart. Okay, thanks. Fuck. Wait, what gun is it, Didi? I didn't even see. Oh, an MCX.
What? Florence taking a bit of a break here.
Sorry. I'm kidding. Hey, if you like it,
He's probably playing like Dota in the background while he's playing Tarkov.
Yeah.
a little bit more recoil.
Extreme multitasking.
A little kind of worse.
They're a little bit split up here.
Bullets. A little bit. It doesn't pan too well. I'm checking the safe.
How do you feel? How do you feel about teams splitting up in the duos tournament, Doc?
Yeah, scav shooting at someone.
You know, that's a tough one because it really depends on the team and the individual competitors. Their what their playstyle is together and as a solo. For me, I don't like splitting up unless we absolutely have to, and I understand that it's going to be ideal to do that, to kind of cover more ground, try to find those items. It also puts you at risk of getting pinched or split off during a firefight. So
absolutely,
I don't want to seem like I'm like saying, well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I don't want to seem like the guy that's just like splitting it down the middle. Well, they're both good plays. In my opinion, I don't think you should split up. If I had to pick one or the other, but I do understand, like with people like Claymore and Florence, they're built different. I have all the confidence that when they split up, and then we've seen it, they come back together and they're able to just kind of hold it down and be on the same page with limited amount of words. It works for them. I just think for the most, it's not going to. It's gonna let people down.
That's a good point. Good point. They did pick up the aluminum split. I don't know if they already had that one.
I did try to fall there, but it didn't work. So.
But you make a very good point, Doc. These guys, as Sigma brought up earlier, these guys are kind of one-man wrecking crews on their own, so they can certainly hold their own if they do get split up.
Oh my god.
Oh, what in the world? No!
What?
What was
Oh
that?
my god!
What was that? He flew! That was the most
Who is
ridiculous
this guy?
maneuver I have ever seen
Clip
in
it.
Tarkov.
Clip it and ship it, Chad. That's insane.
What just happened?
He didn't even give us a warning before he jumped. What is happening?
He's not playing.
Florence,
the
are you
same
okay?
Tarkov that I'm playing.
Be the fucking cop. They don't come.
I-
Okay.
I'm
be
in
careful.
awe
There's 2 people here. I
right
don't know
now.
exactly where they at.
I mean,
I think they're both
you
in
know,
prison, but I'm not sure about it.
We've seen people
yeah,
jump from the balcony. We've
killed the guy
seen
outside.
occasionally
I'm
people
outside
jump from the
building,
roof.
'cause I had to jump
I
over
have never seen anybody fly from one building to the other directly on top of the doorway. And Spider-Man, John Wick, super maneuver.
Right.
That poor PMC never saw it coming.
That's insane.
Okay, they're in the blue barrels. I think there's 3 of them.
Yeah, sorry, Chad. I'm about to scoop my jaw off the floor here.
Yeah, they're...
Had a little bit of a, oh my god, that's Jason Bourne moment. What just happened?
Absolutely. I think we've got a new clip for the Evasion intro video. Is what we just saw.
The fact that he didn't say anything before it happened. He had it all planned out, and then no emotion after. He's built different.
Just like he's done it 100 times before. It's whatever.
Sure,
He's probably thinking, wait, you guys don't do this? This isn't your common play style?
Right. No, for us mere mortals, Florence, such things are beyond us. And just, we'll pick up another kill real quick.
Ooh, Claymore getting a little cheeky head tap right there.
Yeah. Yeah. What an entertaining duo to watch here. Just unbelievably good Tarkov players running around like there's not a care in the world and dropping bodies.
The door over there is open. I don't like it.
Man, the fact that they're still holding close to a 50-point per raid average is pretty nuts. I'm still floored by that play. What an amazing play. We're gonna check out an instant replay here, chat. Jumps from the other building. And just wipes them out. Sweeps him under the rug. Back to the lobby. He did that so smooth. Tarkov Olympics right there. Look at this.
Oh,
It's crazy. That's probably one of my highlights so far. That was good.
I'm going to be running over to Admin shortly. If you hear me, someone moving here, it's probably me in a minute.
A superhero landing.
How's it going over
Throws the fist down and crushes the whole building.
Got them all? Nice.
So I feel like with the amount of points that they're putting on the board, the ferocity that at which we're seeing in play and take out PMCs, I feel like you could afford to spend a little extra time in the maps.
Absolutely. They definitely have put themselves in a position to comfortably approach the rest of these raids. They have an extremely strong lead here.
So say if I can check your admin.
They can take some time to look for these extra items.
Now we need to
compose
look for
themselves throughout the raid.
Set of tools.
Exactly.
Reserve.
Fucking everything. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's go into school and check for 3 more items inside the RB KM.
Yeah. Where are you entering? From
Here with 2- with just Kilo and Shuckster. Right behind Nutbreakers here, fighting for that second place spot.
And we're hearing that Nutbreakers is out of raid right now, so this could give them a really good opportunity to rack up some points here and take that second place spot. Reserve is certainly a map where you can rack up points quickly, especially in this hot area. You have some really good loot areas here. This is generally where a lot of PMCs will rush to straight out of the gate. So we could see some spicy fights here.
I got a set of tools. I got it.
We tend to see a lot of punker factors too, because we know this map is super dynamic between the long range sniping and also the CQB.
So we don't
and
get,
at any given moment, you could be put in one of those situations. So it definitely causes some ab workouts, you know, tense up.
Absolutely. Now, if you notice, Kilo has both of the task items. He has the MCB and the set of tools, so that's 20 points on the board already for these guys. Excellent find there so early on this raid. Now they can focus on killing PMCs. They are tied for second place now, and they are poised to jump ahead of Nutbreakers here. If they can rack up some points, secure that second place position.
What is the time in raid?
This fight for seconds would be close.
We have been for 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. But yeah, we still need to kill something.
Yeah, I know that's shit. We need XP. Let's see if we can.
Now, something to note here in the scoring system: if we do end up with a positional tie, either for first or second, the tiebreaker starts with PMC kills. So if we have a point tie between Nutbreakers and 2-, if that ends up happening, it's going to come down to whoever got the most PMC kills. So it is important to be racking up those kills. You want to get as many points on the board as you can, but also in the back of your mind, worry about those PMC kills. It looks like they're swapping some loot here to go ahead and get out and reset. What do you think about that, Doc?
Search my backpack.
I think it's a good call. If they're not seeing I mean, they already got the task items. If they're not able to stack some PMC kills, getting out, rinse, repeat. The more raids that you get into, the higher chance that you have of tallying up more points.
Yeah, I might put more in it.
Absolutely. Get get those points and get a fresh crop of PMCs. So definitely, the more raids you can get into, the more chance you have of killing more PMCs, which is only going to help you here.
Now that everybody's at that point where they're able to pick their own rotation and pick their maps.
Yeah,
Spectre, what is your rotation? What are your ideal maps for this?
Honestly, I think at this point, I would be running customs and reserve.
Yeah. No,
I like it.
Customs is always my go-to map. It's
you
always my
only
number
need,
one.
like 200
it's,
XP, right?
It's one of those maps that kind of forces PMCs to cross paths. You've got the potential boss guards in 3 different locations. You've got hotspots for PMC fights. I really like customs. It would certainly be probably my first choice. And honestly, here lately, I've been a lot more comfortable with reserve. I'm starting to learn the map a little better. And again, you've got the boss guard fights. You've got hot points and the ability to get in and out of raid quickly on reserve.
Good points.
So that would be my choice: customs and reserve.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if it gives you the chance to get the 15 cumulative boss guards between customs and reserve. A lot of points to be had there. I know when Venom and I were in, we did a lot of customs because that's like you were saying, the PvP is on point there. Tally up those kills. But we also switched from either reserve or interchange depending, and I thought it was a pretty good rotation.
Yeah. And we see Nutbreakers potentially falling in on that, coming into customs.
The game's played
They're
well for ages.
ready to take back their second place
yeah,
position.
it's
Let's see if they can do
it's
it
one of
here.
them.
2 minus
It's played
did
well now.
creep up ahead of
Played
them a
well
little
for a year
bit,
and
but
a
they're
half,
out of raid
my
now. So this is Nutbreaker's chance to
I got decent
shut them
at
back
everything.
down, regain that second point, create a good strong lead here in the second point position, second place position.
I'm just checking. Did you see any Rashad at gas?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down there though.
Oh yeah.
Do the safe.
Check the safe in there. Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay.
What else was it? It was chainlet. Yeah. Okay.
Diary. Chain.
Yeah.
Yep, diary and chainlet.
So it sounds like they still need both of those.
Is door spawn closed or open?
Well, that spawn's closed actually. I think.
I was gonna say, but
And
it's
Hayes
open.
kind of looks like he's kind of playing a zone defense right now, setting himself up in a position where
there's a guy in it.
he can get eyes on
There's a guy in
multiple
the back
spawns,
room.
multiple
You can
movement
probably kill him
paths.
in the safe room, I think.
Oh, he's saying there's a guy in the safe room.
Could have scab. Okay. Safe.
Holding that out.
Check. There's blinds on it. I can't see through that. Oh, is there? It's so hard to see. There's a scab out the back. I've just killed the scab.
It might have been the scab. Maybe there's no one in here.
Yeah, he might have been swiveling. Maybe. Is that what you heard?
Yeah. No one's in here.
Oh, looks like it's going to be empty.
Okay, that's fine. Might have been the scab. that
Spectre,
opened the
back to your point though, I do I like that Hayes is kind of providing Overwatch with the optics that he has, staying back, providing Overwatch, covering,
Oh, nice. Perfect.
and then you have Break going in with the PKO6 ready to clear it out.
I'm
Works
gonna
out
head
good.
towards Dorms, yeah.
Absolutely great teamwork there, and
head towards
Break
Mayhem,
was able to
I
pick up a
guess.
diary,
Yeah,
a
perfect.
2-slot diary that he apparently doesn't realize can go in his docs case. I guess he doesn't really care either. If they've got the diary, it's secure. So good play there, good pickup.
Yeah, but
Popping off.
And that is going to push
Couple of really
them
bad
back
raids
into
that
the
really
second place position.
halted our points
Now, how
progress.
far can they secure that second place position from 2-? That's the question here.
Saj.
I feel like if Team Nutbreakers, if they're able to land a decent amount of PMC kills, I feel like that's one area that 2- is lacking the most. So if they're able to secure with the PMC kills, I think they'll be able to maintain that lead. But we'll see. We will see. Approaching the last hour here.
Yeah, you're right. We're getting into that point where things get very, very tense in this final hour. You've probably accumulated all the items you're going to for the most part. You really have to start focusing on kills and resetting, getting those raids in. You want to get as much momentum going here as you can.
Dude, are you serious? Did that much damage?
This is a big split here
Great
between
kill.
them.
I'll find some guys in dorms here.
Interesting
and both
choice here.
getting into fights.
Oh! That grenade hit him in the
Great
nose.
headshot. And he is unfazed. Hayes, even with the grenade flying at him, takes the time to
Oh my
drop that
God.
PMC at the end of the hall. Great work there by Hayes. A great maneuver here, repositioning to an entirely new area of the dorm. He's able to come at a different angle here. He's able to kind of reset himself, prepare for this upcoming fight if there are more players.
Yeah, this is a big split with
great
Hayes
kill
inside
there,
dorms
Hayes.
here.
What's up?
And break over here in Stronghold.
Here, there's one guard dead.
Oh, Rashala is here.
Want me to come over there?
So he's not just fighting PMCs. Hayes is fighting
where are you
potentially
now?
bodyguards as well.
Main, looting the crates with streamer stuff.
Okay, that's no.
But yeah,
no,
you were
that's fine,
you were
so
saying about their
I've played
strategy
it.
here to
Might be
stay
just
split
two
up, Doc.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, I
See
mean, it's
Rashala, right?
Sorry.
I'm gonna look for a chainlet.
Yeah.
it's proven fruitful so far, but it's definitely makes me nervous with him getting all his contacts here at dorms
That might be what the
by himself. It does make me nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashala's dead as well here. That's fine.
One of the things I was just thinking of is their use of flashlights.
Hold on, wait.
I've been noticing that they really like to use the flashlights during a firefight. As almost like a, obviously you get to see your target a little bit better, but also a little bit more of a blinding effect. With the downside of that you expose your position a lot. But what's your thoughts on it? Do you use flashlights a lot during PvP?
You know, Doc, that is a really interesting question that you pose. I've tried to start using flashlights more. I've always kind of defaulted to more of a, you know, I do have a military background. I've kind of defaulted to that conceal your position as much as possible. So I've never, up to this point, I've never used lasers or lights because I do want to keep my positions concealed as long as possible. But I have noticed that it does confer a great advantage, specifically with a flashlight blinding your opponent. It makes it really hard for them to pinpoint where you're at. So it can give you a tremendous advantage if you can use that flashlight, and specifically, or especially if you maneuver with it correctly, it could really disorient your opponent and give you a huge advantage in a fight. So I have been trying to do that more. Until this point, I've been very bad at it.
That's the point.
I just got some
It's kind of interesting to think about because when you're firing on an enemy with a flashlight, it washes out your silhouette where they can't really see your body. They just see the source of the lights. And what you find is they tend to just go for more body shots, more chest shots, because that's the safest bet. But that's also where you have the most armor. So you're able to eat a lot more of their rounds as if you didn't have a flashlight. It's easier for them to just pick you off in the head or in the face.
The big level 6 boy.
And so it's yeah, like you were saying, it's an interesting call here.
Oh, creeper.
That is a very good point, Doc. With some big brain advice coming from Doc there on the finer points of flashlight usage, saying that it directs those rounds to the most powerful point of your armor, and especially with these, you know, most of these guys are running slicks, so if you're running a slick, you can tank a lot of rounds to the chest, whereas to the stomach or the head, you're a lot more vulnerable. So that's a very good point you bring up there about what the flashlight does in those firefights.
Yeah, I'm with you though. Like I don't find myself using them too often. Like I'm starting to try to incorporate that more in my play style, but I've always done like the blob IR. Just for the little extra stat bonuses and whatnot. But I do want to incorporate more flashlight gunplay for that advantage.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, just watching these tournaments has really improved my Tarkov gameplay because I'm learning some finer points of combat and maneuver in this game, watching these extremely talented players. And even more so than just watching their normal stream, sometimes they're able to go to a whole new level in these tournaments when the pressure's on, pulling out these ridiculous plays like we just saw from Florence earlier. It kind of opens up your mind for somebody who like me, who's more of a traditional, slower Tarkov player, it's really improved my skill in general in the game.
Definitely, definitely. I learned so much by watching this. You can really like take notes and see some of these plays where you're like, wow, that worked out really good. In the way that they call them and do call outs, and I really like watching that for that dynamic. I agree. I think it makes me a better Tarkov player. I'm able to take little bits and pieces from each competitor and try to amalgamate like my own style.
Absolutely. So we see Team Derpa coming into interchange here. Fresh raid. These guys are falling behind a little bit on the scoreboard, but it's still any man's game at this point. One really strong raid could propel these guys into that number 2 position. Interchange, you know, you were talking about earlier, you like to put that in your mix. It certainly holds a lot of potential for points.
Their PMC kills seem to be propping their score up quite a bit at the moment. If they could just get a little bit luckier with the items, looks like they've only found 2 so far.
That was
Ooh, and their extracts, they're 1 for 9 on
Possible.
extracts.
Looks like they might have Killa here.
Woo! He's angry. If this is a third-party situation that's fighting Killa, they do need to take that. I agree. They need to be aggressive here.
He's shooting at somebody else.
Yeah. Secure it. Make sure that Killa's not taking your PMC kills away from you, and vice versa. I think these guys are being a little too reserved here. They need to push this so that they can put points up on the board.
Somewhere else, no?
I know it goes against everything that's ingrained in us as Tarkov players. We generally want to be more reserved, let the other guys kill each other. We'll clean up the mess afterward. But in this tournament situation, you really have to get out there and claim those kills for your own to put those points on the board.
Really, I have the luxury of sitting around and doing nothing.
Where the fuck did he run to?
Killa's yoinking all their PMC kills.
The tank store?
So I'm seeing bodies on the ground, but I don't think they found Killa yet. He's still eluding them. They definitely got to be careful here. Killa gets a good shot on you. He can end your day real quick.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sniper goes down.
Sniper's down.
He's literally in front of the hole.
Pushed from the hole, it looked like.
I think I agree with the original stance of they should have pushed when there was that third party. They would have been able to get Killa when Killa was not eyed on them. And they could have probably got those other PMCs too if they would have played it well. Man, that's rough. That's a tough one.
Definitely. Killa's going ham tonight. Killa heard that there's an evasion tournament and he wants in on it, so he's putting on his best show in this raid. He wasn't
invited.
Absolutely. Melody is in a really tough position here now. He's down a teammate. He has to take this on his own. And again, they have some points to pick up here. See how Melody handles this fight from Adic to Raz.
He's definitely put in a tough spot. PMC's on the map. He still got his Killa.
Can I start?
Come on, Melody. Find those players. Take them out.
Looks like the other players just took out Killa.
Want to push these guys?
Chat, just a heads up, going into this last hour of the tournament, we're gonna start winding down as far as we're gonna talk a little bit less and focus more on the gameplay, the mechanics, and the comms. So if you hear any like stints of silence, that's what we're focusing on.
Time to make a play here. Time is points.
I agree, Melody. It is time. It's time to make a play.
You know, one on my left, one on my right. Right, can I push it?
Yeah, you have to push it. With your teammate down like that, the clock's ticking.
You got this, Melody. Find him.
Ah, he was camping on the right.
Oh, no.
GG's.
No worries.
Tough situation to be in.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Absolutely. He made the right play going after the fight. It's a tough situation. There's a lot of angles. That's why a lot of people avoid interchanges because there's so many angles.
Mm-hmm.
In front of you now.
The fact that they were just smack dab in the middle of a massive firefight with Killa and other players.
I'm actually gonna dip my helmet here.
It'll catch you off guard, like you were saying. Your instinct is kind of stay put for a second. But with this, I feel like the best play would have been to push that, surprise everybody, catch them all off guard.
I have a bad feeling though. I'm coming up with you.
Hit word that Nutbreaker just finished a 61-point raid on customs. Holy cow! Putting them in at 243.
Phenomenal.
They want that second
showing.
spot bad. They're gonna hold it down.
Is that Killa?
They're propelling themselves in a very comfortable second place lead here. Excellent job. Phenomenal raids here tonight from Team Flowmore, Team Nutbreakers, 60+ point raids. Exceptional work. Oh, now T2 minus might have Killa now.
It's easier to see him.
And guys, make sure you go give all these competitors a follow. Show them some love. And a big shout out to all the battle mods helping us out as well.
Big window, yeah. Going hard right.
Copy that.
I think that's a good call by Shuckster here. He identified some players over by the big window. He's pushing a wide flank, trying to outmaneuver them. I forgot to be honest. This part of the map.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dicey
situation
there. He made it out.
Thing to the right.
Cover that.
That hurts.
Cover that.
That's a pucker factor.
That hurts.
Fall back if you can.
Absolutely. Before I was able to say this is my least favorite part of the map because it's so dark.
I have no more nades.
Back in this
He's
corner.
pre-firing now.
And he just showed everybody why. It's very, very hard to see people back in this dark area.
Can't even see your hand in front of your face right there.
Yeah, not here. Come around to me. Oh, it's another team.
Good work here, though. Kilo is providing cover so the Shuckster can piece his body back together after he barely survived that firefight.
He just got attacked from back.
Let his teammate heal, get both guns back in the fight, attack this situation.
Oh, Shuckster finding a freaking GPU. Nice little come up there.
Nice. Yeah. That'll help for those final few kits as we're down into this last hour.
Right now we're in exactly that situation. I would actually say...
Oh, Spectre, see here, we have Shuckster packing a mag, a 60-rounder in raid. I feel like what we were talking about earlier with Garland and Brian, it's more beneficial just to bring the mag, not to pack the mags in raid. So much time.
Absolutely. And especially right now where, I mean, you could potentially be letting a PMC kill escape in this moment.
I don't know. I just don't want to avoid.
You don't want to let those guys get away from you.
You don't want to let that guy heal. Don't give him an opportunity.
Another thing I noticed about Shuckster is he brought in a very low-level helmet, and he replaced it with an exfil that he happened to find in this raid. So it makes you wonder if maybe Shuckster is he's going broke tonight in the tournament. He's definitely playing some bargain Tarkov tonight.
We're losing time, buddy.
Yeah, I mean you could go broke real quick with these.
Watch out, there was
when you're
one guy
trying
to the right
to
somewhere.
compete top tier,
Yeah, for like,
you need
second
top tier
stint,
weapons
Probably
and
don't want to
armor in kit in general. So yeah, it can be pricey. You watch it all disappear real quick.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the kits that Claymore and Florence are bringing in, oh no, Shuckster goes down.
How?
Ambush coming out of.
Yeah, but I'm dead.
That's what I just meant.
Kilo cleaned it up, but he's down a teammate now. That's not where you want to be here.
Man, these dark corners
Vector
are freaking rough.
Just go out.
Switching over here to Team Derpa, I just got into Customs Raid.
Yeah, that's me.
Hopefully they're able to find some task items here, maybe get some Team C kills, a little more points on the board.
These guys definitely need a good raid. They've had some bad luck tonight. We're looking at that team survival rate of 9%. I think that's probably the biggest thing that has kept them from getting into that third place position tonight is just not getting those team extracts out, whether it's spending a little bit too much time in raid or just getting those unlucky shots to the head. Tarkov can be like that sometimes. Tarkov is punishing.
Exactly. And to that point, you know, like the Tarkov, with Tarkov being as punishing it doesn't give you any leniency just because you're in a tournament. And we've seen some of the best competitors, some of the best Tarkov streamers around fall a little bit short during a tournament just because the RNG or, you know, you get Tarkoved. Simple as that.
Absolutely. It's an infamous term for a reason, getting Tarkoved. This game will make you pull your hair out of your head at times. So still very, very good work by all these competitors tonight, putting up a good show.
Not a bad
You know,
show.
sometimes it's just not your night,
That's
but
my
these
race.
guys are still attacking it. They're still getting after the fights, still putting points on the board.
And it speaks volumes for these guys too. The fact that they're still, you got to keep your head high, get in there, and you're not down and out until it's over.
Absolutely. I know one of my favorite moments so far in this season was the NA duos. We saw, can't remember the team name off the top of my head, but saw one of the North American duo teams take a meager second place position and propel themselves up into the lead in the last 5 minutes to secure the win.
I killed the player.
Yeah, stuff like that's amazing.
There's people shooting from bucket the red.
Looks like they got a player kill.
I heard of that. Exactly. You killed a scav, did you not?
Yeah, I killed a scav.
What's the time in the raid right now? 41. 1 minute and 30 seconds, then we can extract. Extract's open here.
Yeah, but what about those people?
So they're talking about
I'm trying to bait shots right now.
that minimum amount of time they can get out of the raid and reset. So they're trying to grind out these raids as much as possible, which is an interesting decision. They seem to be going more for the PMC action and almost entirely neglecting the items and the quests tonight.
I'd recommend
And
not peeking it too
honestly, that's probably what's kept them in this lower position on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. PvP is always going to be... Oh,
that's dangerous.
They got a
That's
cheeky
very
guy in Big
dangerous.
Red there.
That's very dangerous.
We're going to listen in. Sniper on sniper action real quick.
With Sniper, can he live up to his namesake here?
Literally just peeking.
Sniper Life TTV in his natural
Pull up on the
habitat.
Scav. Check his backpack, get all the XP from that. And then we'll just extract.
Not a hull that I actually hit that.
Oh yeah, you can see the movement in there. He's still in there.
Great eyes.
Alright, let's go.
I think.
I don't think I got him.
You could push it.
So the good thing here is Sniper Life is able to keep
not
this
yet.
guy pinned.
There's a
He's
guy
able to keep
bigger
this guy suppressed while his teammate extracts.
2 guys bigger in, I think. I might have killed one.
Alright, let's just get
What?
out.
You wanna get up?
We can get, yeah, we can get 10 points by just getting out right now. I think that's the best.
Good
way
call.
to get
Good
out
call,
and come
Melody.
back.
I just picked up a bunch of crap from the scav. Yeah, they were also big boys.
Yeah, Spectre, what I was saying with the with that playstyle, them neglecting the tasks in the items, I feel like the PvP, if you could dominate PvP, that's gonna help. But on your way through the map, just quickly checking some of those key locations for the task items. I mean, that's 10 points right there. Those points stack up really quick, and all you have to do is just check that area. You don't have to go through and search every room of dorms. Just if you want to focus on PvP, do it. But like while you're going through some of these areas, just double check that bag, double check little corners and whatnot. See if you can stack a little bit more points.
The back, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely, that's an excellent point. If you look at the scoreboard here, granted, Team Flowmore, they are ahead in overall kills, but they're not 120 points ahead in overall kills. They also have the most items tonight. So that is what is putting them so far in the lead right now,
Okay, kill the guard.
is that combination of high kills and fighting items. They're covering the whole spectrum of the scoreboard.
They're just 1 points, but like
Having that good balance between taking out players when you see them, but also that little extra time to find those task items.
We know how many we've got.
I don't know actually. Koa, any updates on that?
3.
I don't think we have any. 3, okay.
You said that you were killing guards.
Team Nutbreakers here on reserve.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, sure. That's
okay.
fine.
That's shouting at me.
Are you intense, right?
Yeah,
yeah, I see you. Okay, yeah, I'm in LBHD.
So it looks like they might be engaged with Blue Cars boys here. Oh, hold it together, break. Good job, good job.
I'll help.
Almost lost it.
Once their
already.
chest hits the ground like that, it gets so scary.
Oh, you're telling me such a small target and they're aimed at you.
I repeat.
They don't have any.
Your dude
They don't have
confidence.
anything to lose at that point. They're just gonna dump rounds into you. You gotta kill them quick.
The outback, but Glue will be inside, I think, or he'd be.
Yeah, I got the guy out back next to the wall.
Okay, I've killed 2 out back here.
Yeah, okay. Garage is clear.
Okay.
So if I'm not
I'll be inside
mistaken,
then, I think.
Gluhar has 5 bodyguards. So this is there's a potential here to really rack up those bodyguard boss kills.
I throw a nade at him.
There's the man himself. Got him.
Nice. You got Gluhar.
Great job.
Might be more guards
Okay.
though. Just clearing.
You're inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just check his pockets. 2 GP coins, kick. Nice. I'll be one more guard somewhere. I'm not quite sure.
If I've counted them right, you've got all 6 guards plus glue hard
Oh.
equals 7.
Okay, that's perfect then.
Nice.
Right, I guess, yeah,
So
I'll
there are
trust
6
you
bodyguards.
want a piece out, but we'll-
So that right there,
that's-
picking up all
I-
7,
yeah,
takes them
I'm
nearly
gonna turn
halfway
to,
to the
to
total quest of
search around.
15 Scav boss guards.
To be honest with you.
If they can pick up those extra 25
that's
points, that's going to be huge for them. That's
Still need
could
toolbox.
possibly
Have you
seal the
checked
deal
toolbox
in their
and
second
whatnot,
place
yeah?
position, pushing them on into the semifinals.
I'm checking the toolbox.
You love to see it. I mean, if they're doing their if they're doing customs reserve back to back like that, they could easily bust that out.
Actually, I'm just checking these toolboxes upstairs in the unlocked room.
Don't know if it's worth me going to school. My H grid's on 18 HP. I'm checking for MCB.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
Why'd you all go together?
Because I've got three tags. So, I mean, my slick's half as well. So it's our survivability is pretty low, honestly.
3 tags and the some boss
Oh, we should.
in guards. I think they can afford to be a little bit more aggressive here. He's saying he's wanting to push the school.
Guards bags sneaking around the corner here now.
I think they have that ability to play it a little bit more
I think we extract,
loosey-goosey.
honestly.
With them already stacking up the points.
What have I got on my...
But also, like he's saying,
Absolutely.
going to extract and getting the team extract right now, and the 10 extra points for that is also a good call. So many choices, Spectre. What do we do?
Absolutely. There's so many plays, so many plays to go after here.
I suppose we can go on a backpack.
Looks like they might take the bag extract, maybe.
Oh, I mean, if you don't need it, whatever, it's fine.
It's, you know,
Grumbles, how
they
are
can
you,
be
bud?
successful.
Second dome.
They can be successful no matter what approach they take here.
You killed things, right?
The extract's 10 points, and MCB is 10 points.
Just in case the
you know,
XP,
they have a lot of the
stuff, right?
PMCs
XP.
dead at this point.
Yeah, I've killed like
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 guards, I think.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, here they go.
Yeah, I'm getting out. There's 10
Great
points for
raid,
team
great
extra.
raid by Nutbreakers.
GG's.
Reset again for more guards. I think, yeah, we should probably push for that, honestly. If I had Rashala the last time...
I need Rashala, sorry.
Yeah, they were all dead when I got
So they're
there,
talking about maybe trying to focus on the guard kills. I think that's a really good idea. Try and pick up those 2 points. Going over here to 2- into the sawmill. What do you think about this, Doc?
I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Woods, I hate everything about it. I'm not the biggest fan of Woods, to be honest. But I said, I learn something new every time I watch this. So
Yeah, they are
I
there.
respect it.
Oh,
is he
get
hitting
above the
in front
rock.
of him?
Get above the rock.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sturman is to the left side against the wall by
Hide over
Gray.
boar,
I
buddy.
can't
Hide
shoot him
over
here.
boar.
Oh, dude, this firefight is gonna stress me out.
No. If there's one person you don't want to get into a sniper match with, it's Sturman.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Still
Don't
picking up
know.
some good kills
We'll
here.
find him.
Come on, let's hurry up.
Grumbles, exactly.
Yeah, let's go. Just go down, Kilo. Don't wait for me. Search for him.
So, you mentioned you don't like Woods. Do you think it got better or worse with the new map edition?
Middle. Log piles.
I think it got better.
Very good.
It got a lot better with the expansion. I think the expansion is great. The map itself, it's not a bad map. I don't enjoy it personally with my play style. It's not my favorite, but I do think it's come leaps and bounds to what it was.
Lower me a second. I'm going to
Okay,
Jeremy.
that's interesting. I think from the people I've talked to, you're probably the minority opinion there. I personally
could use
hate
the key,
new
though.
expansion. Cannot stand
At
it. I
least try
think
to
it
use it.
really
Really?
messed up the spawn extract dynamic. So, but then again, I mean, I think you're a little more of a PvP player than I am. So, you know, maybe that has
I
something
mean,
to do
I
with...
main a Vector. I'm used to being in the minority here.
And this is the time
Now,
when
this
Kilo
is
finds the red
interesting.
rebel inside that
Taking
crate.
the time to loot Sturman's box.
It's on this shit. Let's go.
Yeah, we've seen some
This is-
interesting
Should we go
dynamics here.
for
The team 2-.
Definitely.
marked? Yeah.
It seems like they're having a little bit of trouble breaking out of that ingrained Tarkov playstyle. They're having trouble shaking the loot goblin in them, and I know I would have the exact same issue, so I kind of relate to them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see any scav.
Very quiet
Looks like
here,
Team
honestly.
Flowmore ended up going into labs again. They just like it spicy.
Because I never did not read pack.
Oh, absolutely. Those guys, freaks of nature. I'm surprised here, especially with a Sturman fight. Generally, that's going to bring all the boys to the yard.
He's dead.
And
No, it's dead.
okay, so maybe they are finding some action here now.
Checking.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
You're
Nice
taking
kill.
shots.
Yeah, I'm probably dead here. One tap chest, other side, by checkpoint.
I'm so sorry.
Damn, Inspector, now
spoke
that you
it
said
into
that, I have that
existence.
song stuck in my head.
Yeah, I think we
You're
have
welcome.
somebody in the woods,
Damn
but
it.
we
It's a
don't
terrible
have time
song.
to search for him. So that's a double V down towards the extract, see if we can find some scavs there that maybe have the vest.
Good call, Shookster. Focusing on that item, picking up that security vest. Get them that extra 10 points. Now, two minus here. They do have 9 scav boss kills. So one good raid could secure that 15 total kill, 25 point quest for them.
Taking another SJ6.
So that's something to watch out here for. 2 minus, still very capable of taking that second point position. Nutbreakers had a very, very strong showing over the past couple raids, but it's still anybody's game at this point. I'd like to see 2 minus kind of shake the chains off, shake away that slow Tarkov play and really get into it here as we're coming up into this last 30 minutes.
Road running. Killed him. One more.
Where? Talk to me.
Just across the road.
I know. I certainly can't see it. I don't know.
But we need to check those bodies.
Absolutely. And there's the long range
but
shooting
they can
through the
have their
fog.
rig.
I can't see what he's shooting at. I can't imagine that his partner would have very much luck identifying those targets at range.
One is deep in the woods. But I know where the.
He's by the rock, by the tree.
There's one
Duh.
big rock, and on the big rock there's a tree. He's 90% sitting in that tree.
On the big rock, there's a tree, dude.
No.
There's a big rock.
It's almost like I've seen people play woods
Behind
before.
P14.
Oh, I'm dead, dude. I'm so dead.
And he's probably sitting on that rock in the tree.
The rock in the tree, the big rock.
The PMC. That just shot us.
No, not that rock. The other rock.
Yeah, but I don't know where you killed the scavs, so you need to come over here.
This is why when you play in a team on woods, you do not separate.
Yeah.
You have to stay close to each other on woods.
Right here somewhere.
Hopefully you practiced it with your duo partner for a while, just so you guys are on the same page. If you guys have weird, quirky call-outs or shit call-outs, as long as you two know what you are saying or where you're looking, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Like, if they know what the big tree or small rock means, then that's what matters. But that just takes time and practice.
Well, at least we have one streamer item.
Just
And
Kilo
the
did
vest.
pick up the security vest there.
And survival. It's
Yeah.
30 points. That's what we needed.
There we go. If they can survive this raid together, they're going to put some big points on the board here.
This guy was using M61s or something.
So, good call. They passed the extract there. They took a little bit more time in raid, but it paid off for them because they found that security vest.
Yeah.
They got that extra 10 points. Great work.
GG's 2 minus.
Farm's clear.
Nice.
I got Dari. She wouldn't need it. Alright, whatever.
Wow. Looking at the scoreboard update here, Team Flowmore at 400 and
Oh my god, kill the guy here.
Good.
I think I got
Whoa.
shot from behind though.
great kill break.
Yeah.
That scab was trying to dance with them.
Where's behind? Where's that?
Big red.
I'm
Am
coming
I-
out now.
This is me,
Big
yeah,
red.
this is me.
Yeah,
Flashlight on.
no.
Did that guy fire 2 bullets?
Break,
at
he's
me
just
and
trying to
not
take
kill
you
me?
to prom. It's fine.
That range?
Is that from your left there?
He
was
surprised
on my
him
face,
for
yes.
sure. He did an
I was
excellent
inside
job
body.
of picking
I
him
don't know
up,
how I
finishing the
survived.
fight. Barely took any damage.
Where did he come from? The whole.
Great work
all
there,
the,
Break.
He was just stood here behind
the
this
door.
container. Dunno.
But again, going to Team Flowmore.
I mean, did you
Now at
leave this
431 points. That is a
Okay, well, he can't do that.
huge,
There might be two
huge
though.
lead right now.
Yeah.
They've got
That
30
is
minutes
substantial.
left to keep putting
Maybe,
points on the board. I don't know if we're going to see 600 points tonight, but
I don't know if I- I don't know if
regardless,
this
we are
one's on-
already
oh, it's on the
in
chair.
what was just
Chairs down.
last
Put it down.
season, not last season, but last bracket, North American bracket. These were already record-setting numbers, and we've got 30 minutes
Mhm.
left.
Maybe like
Really, really strong
maybe one
showing
or
by
two
these
if we-
teams
if we
tonight.
click.
And this is the first day
Yeah.
of the EU duo battles.
Full heading.
Like it's crazy the trend that they're on right now.
Yeah, I mean.
If that shows
So we were
you
hearing
guys
from production.
what's to come.
We were hearing from
Guys, look
production that we were going to switch over to Team Flowmore. They were on labs being spicy, But they had basically cleared the whole map, so it'd have been boring.
Might be just a scav.
Like that's
But my nades were
they're
behind you,
absolutely
Andy.
correct.
On my nades, if you can hear it.
Okay, yeah. Didn't hear that.
They killed
yeah,
everyone so
Through
quickly
this doorway, I think.
that we didn't even
Don't know
have
if it's a
time to
scav.
watch. They did
Still alive.
pick up a 7
On the concrete
PMC
wall.
kill in that raid. So they did
Nice.
check that box.
Scav. Scav. Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Alright, I'll go towards Stronghold then, I guess.
Yep.
And find absolutely no players. And you go to dorms and everyone's there.
Yeah. I mean,
48
I'm getting shot.
points per raid for
yeah,
these
yeah, it's
guys.
from
Team
inside, from
Flowmore.
inside.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. AK.
Ooh,
Team
break in the
Nutbreakers.
shot.
Push around outside the wall here.
And they are splitting again. It
31
looks like
points per
Hayes
raid.
wants to go to
Yeah, I
dorms.
didn't even hear it.
I think I was closer.
Oh, Hayes is wrapping back. Little cheeky
Where's
flank.
that from?
There was a random shot over towards break.
I've pushed into skeleton side construction.
This is a tough position for
Is
these
it from
guys to be
towards
in.
Skeleton, yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was from there.
I'm starting to have flashbacks of
Oh,
getting
shit,
mowed
though.
down by that grenade launcher a couple times.
Is that your shots?
Yeah. I don't know what this is.
Ooh,
You good?
Yeah.
nice little tap there.
Snappy,
I've pushed into
snappy
the
fire from
tankers
break.
Now, green and white tankers. Scav. Oh shit! Scav's behind me. Jesus. Fucking hell, he scared the shit out of me. Didn't even scream, just shot me first. All good.
Okay.
Right, I'll go dumps.
Yeah.
There, and Hayes
Weird.
breaking off. Gonna head to dorms.
Oh. Yeah, your buddies are there.
I'm coming!
Go fuck 'em up, Hayes.
Wait for me, he says.
Don't start without me.
You know, I made the comment earlier about Break being more of a chill personality in general, but when you watch him play, he is just as fast, time on target. He is just as lethal as anybody out
Probably
there.
last raid. Do you think?
He's just
Yeah.
a little more comfortable about it, maybe.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Having trouble finding these guys in dorms. Break still killing some scabs over here. Oh, here we go.
There's the party.
If I find Sprats again now, does that count?
No.
Or because we've already got it?
I killed a guy in here.
Oh,
let's
good
go.
freaking kill. Great job,
Oh
Hayes.
my
Getting
God.
into it with a thick boy, unfazed. Potentially another. Great job,
Tank.
Hayes.
Good stuff, my friend.
Unfazed, not backing down, going heads up.
That was a rough little duel right there. That was a standoff.
I was nervous. I was absolutely
Same,
nervous.
man.
I'm going tall gas.
Yeah, that's fine.
Was there someone? Marked room was open, right?
This guy killed like 3 PMCs over here. Motherfucker.
Oh no, he
4
was too
PMCs are
late.
dead. Extra. That's
Shit.
5 plus 7 already accounted for.
Oh, I think he's regretting
Taking
now
safes.
the decision
How
to
long
pull
we got
back
left?
and help his teammate when it ended up only being
20,
scabs.
Yeah, we might.
Now, Doc, your question
Might
about
just
marked room, I
reset,
couldn't,
right?
Yeah.
couldn't really
I mean,
tell
check
the door
for,
was closed.
Rashad on the boys.
I'm going new gas then.
So I'm
now.
not sure
Yeah,
about
for
the
sure.
marked room, but I feel like Hayes is regretting.
So many diaries, what the fuck?
Oh, and Tarkov rubbing it in his face that he already has the diary. He's showing him 2 more there.
No, not their tags though. Not tags that I don't have. It's not
So
tags,
going back,
yeah,
these
tags
guys
count
do
as
have 7 boss guard kills on the board, so they're hoping to pick up Rashala. If they can pick up a full Rashala wipe here and then go back to reserve and hit Glukar again, they could get those 25 points on the board. It's going to be tough for them getting down now under the 25-minute mark. They're really pressed for time now, but still the opportunity there to pick up those extra 25 points. These guys closing in on 300 points. Team 2- just behind them with 242. We're still with 25 minutes left in this tournament tonight. We still have points to be made.
Yeah, 2- creeping up. They want that second position. If they play their cards right, Nutbreaker can easily get another 2 raids in. And hopefully grab, like you were saying, the guard boss and guard kills. Switching back over to 2-.
Going down and checking the bush.
I'm just on your left.
Also on customs here and very focused here. They may.
Nice.
Okay, they did kill a PMC. Nice.
I got him with an 8.
Nice, awesome work.
KS-23.
Ooh. That KS-23 is deadly. It can put you in a really bad position with those star rounds. How do you feel about the KS-23, Doc?
Yeah.
You know, I don't run it very often.
So we need to push stronghold.
I do like when a teammate runs it on factory though,
that we
because
have
then they can flash
Rashala
everybody or take out kneecaps. It's a pretty funny kill though, the way it flips the body. It's entertaining, I should say. Yeah, I don't run it very often though.
Nor do I. I know coming up later on in this EU Duos tournament, we have Tahales playing later. I know he likes to run it. He likes to go into factory and blind everybody and clean the map. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that from him later on.
Hayes taking some shots, what it seems like from New Gas. Or maybe behind him? Did I misjudge that? We're going to listen in on Hayes.
I don't know where he is, honestly.
It looked like the Tracer came from New Gas.
If you can. I'm going to go and check the safe in gas station really quick.
Yeah, I'm coming to front gas now. Yeah, I don't know what that guy is either. He's going to be sat there.
Yeah, maybe it was from behind, and the Tracer went by him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another.
Shooting.
Still more shots.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Where is this coming from?
Okay, he's at skeleton.
Yeah, he's up there on the skeleton over there.
Interesting. Almost taking one to the face there.
That shit.
He says, "Nope, I'm out."
Here.
Iron Fist saying he's going to test Florence for performance-enhancing drugs in the system with his performance tonight.
Sniper scope? What's that? Holy shit, where is that?
He's dead. He was at checkpoint. Heavy bleed though.
You know,
left,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that and maybe a little bit of supernatural power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm also jumping north.
So Florence used to work for Terror Group Labs, so he's very familiar with all the
loading times.
all their products.
It's hard to say.
Are you by checkpoint yet?
Yeah. By the truck. I'm going to jump up on the
reserve next
container thing.
Okay.
Max extracting.
Yep.
I mean, we can eat a nade and we
10
know.
points for extract too. It's nice.
So we got Nutbreakers extracting, team extract, extra 10 points. Now we're going to focus in on 2-.
No.
It's going to push Nutbreakers over that 300-point threshold, making it very, very difficult for 2- to catch up to them now. They have the opportunity being in raid. Nutbreakers is going to have to take some time to reset, but they've got a lot of ground to gain here.
The only thing we can do is we can loot USEC building for streamer items.
Yeah.
Maybe some sprats and stuff inside the bedroom.
He's dead.
And a scav kill here and there. Every scav kill is 1 point. It's going to help him out.
You go right, sir?
Yeah.
I'm going left. Just keep some sprats.
Looking at the scoreboard here, this team has done a pretty good job at finding items. They're in the second place position for total items found tonight, but they seem to be really struggling with their PMC kills. Kilo taking more than the lion's share there of the PMC kills. I
I'm
think
outside going towards.
that's hurting them here. They've got some really good numbers
That has the crack,
otherwise.
crack the roof, right?
Yeah, it's with their map selection. It's kind of crazy. They haven't come across too many like PMC battles. I mean, they're only sitting at 5 PMC kills at the moment, and they've been doing a lot of customs.
Used by the extract, kind of like the pipe.
It's kind of nutty.
Current.
It's like they just missed each other or something.
Nothing.
You serious, Mr. Scav?
Didn't find anything. I'm gonna take the other stashes that's in the corner.
Nothing here.
Hmm.
Mr. Scav, give me something. Shit. A reset?
Yeah.
So one thing we've noticed is Team Nutbreakers has survived the last 3 raids with some really, really strong points in each of those raids. There for a while, they were in a bit of a lull. 2- was trying to take advantage of their lull. Nutbreakers was having trouble extracting. They were, in kind of a weird moment there, but they've come out of that in these past few raids.
Did you bring the Mac?
And they're starting to gain that momentum back. And right as 2- thought they were going to have that opportunity to take that second place position, Nutbreakers is holding them out. They're keeping them from taking that number 2 slot to move forward into the semifinals.
Focusing in on Team Flomar here. Our first place position and point leader. Crazy amount of PMC kills, sitting at 40. They're absolutely insane. The 44.70 points per raid. Ooh.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, when you think of competitive Tarkov, these guys come to mind, 100%.
Absolutely. And not just in the PMC kill count, not just in the PvE kill count, this team, Team Flomar, they're either leading or close to leading in just about every aspect tonight. Their overall kills combined is way out ahead of everybody. They have the most items found per raid in total. These guys are just dominating this tournament tonight. This is going to be the team to watch out for as we go through this EU Duos tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a loud blackout.
I like how Claymore combined, the competitive Tarkov scene with the hot tub streams for max potential.
Mom. Got the diary.
Nice, good shit.
It just works.
Okay, that's good.
Proven.
Diary.
Hot tubs win views.
Dead?
Oh, no!
What?
Florence going down. I didn't even see what happened. As he
I
crested
blinked and the screen was
floor.
black.
That was... Whoever pulled that off was a sneaky, sneaky little rat. He had no clue he was up there. That guy's probably been holding that staircase the entire raid, just waiting for somebody to fall into his trap.
Mm-hmm. He had his fire and his marshmallows. He was set.
Exactly.
Got him.
Let's go.
Great job, Claymore. Avenging his teammate, picking up that kill.
Shit.
Definitely not where you want to be with 15 minutes left in the tournament tonight. To have your teammate go down on you
I am going to, in that case, then.
puts
go
them
to
in
the
an
gas station.
awkward situation trying to gain points in this last
on the way out
raid.
to extract. See if I can hit the safe in there. Maybe Rashal and some scavs, and then I'm gonna get out immediately. Okay, I'm just gonna patch up my shit, and I'll leave.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste too much time. I'll try to get back into at least one more raid with your partner here. Stack some points again.
Roger.
So Claymore here, stitching himself up,
I think I can pick out some of Flo's shit. Don't know.
getting ready to prepare for the rest of this raid. Maybe pick up some final points before he resets to bring his team back into the fight. He is going to try and grab some loot for his teammate, try and compensate for that unexpected death there. Now, one thing that I found interesting, Doc, you notice Claymore is running the Rise. He's running that heavy face shield, heavy helmet, where Florence prefers some better ears. He prefers to have that open fast MT helmet. What do you think about that decision?
I mean, to each their own, you know, like I was saying before, like whatever playstyle suits you the best, whatever you're comfortable with, go with that route. I mean, if you have crazy headphones and audio system and you can hear everything even with an Alted or a Rise on, do it. For me personally, I do like focusing on ears, having good ears on so I can be able to hear anything that's happening. I usually go with that over a thick face shield or helmet, but I do like the choice, and they're well balanced too. They're well balanced.
Absolutely, playing off each other's strengths. One of them is a little more tanky, can get out in front and absorb some shots, while the other one can kind of keep apprised of the situational awareness, the overall sphere of the battle with those extra ears. I personally agree with you. I prefer to have ears over a stronger helmet. I like to hear what's going on around me.
All right, final push for second place here between Nutbreakers and 2-.
Toolset, they need to be in your gamma.
Both getting into raid here. One team reserve, one team interchange. Lots of potential for points on both these maps. We're getting into the final 10 minutes here. This is where you make it or break it. This is where you make it happen.
It's going to get good.
We also never found
I'm expecting things to get a little spicy.
Some scavs is also a little bit unlucky.
Absolutely. These guys have to focus on pacing as they go through. You're either going to make this your big finale raid, or you're going to make it really quick to turn around and get one more raid out of it. Either way, these guys have to stay focused. They have to push. They have to do this very quickly and efficiently.
Don't see anybody. Gonna go downstairs and check marked.
We will see. You said you want to shift it, yeah?
Yeah.
I like the reserve choice. I'm not so sure
For the biscuit.
about the interchange
Should we check
choice here, especially because Team 2-, they already have a lot of items. They already have a lot of the more strategic part of this tournament accomplished.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
So I'm a little bit.
Some guys doing drop down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned about their choice to go to interchange, where
I'll go in.
It's a much longer raid. It's harder to get in and get out. There's certainly the potential for a lot of PMC action, but also, as we saw previously, Killa can wipe the map. Killa can really screw you over here.
Chance of really getting the guard kills.
And
quest, I don't think.
again, we see Shuckster here focusing on loot. Items that aren't really helping him in this tournament.
Customs are flying Rashada straight away, otherwise.
It's that kind of lack of focus in these final raids that's gonna hurt you.
10, okay.
I'm not moving if you hear.
Yeah.
Someone moving, I'm not walking.
Contact.
That's fine.
Is that on you?
No, but we have
got
people inside
at least.
All coming towards us.
So Shuckster looking down towards Kiba.
I think that's Killa. Yeah, Killa is by the truck,
And we just
Close
talked
to you.
about Killa can mess up your raid here. So just Kilo.
Yes. Can you get him?
Okay.
trying to take advantage of this.
I need to go around.
I mean, avocado now. I don't see him.
Yeah, he's coming up. I'm dead.
So we're listening in on Kilo
No,
here.
I'm alive. He's up.
He's upstairs.
Yeah, he is. He was going for the middle.
Kilo breaking contact from Killa, trying to find this PMC that's
Where
engaging
the fuck did you
Shookster.
go, Stinky Pete?
Usually.
Yeah. He's outside natural now.
Got him.
Shookster getting into it here with
Yeah, good to kill it. Good, good, good.
nice, nice.
So
just
You're running
Kilo
national.
picking up that kill,
be
protecting his
me.
teammate.
that is above you.
He's coming up. Okay.
They're working
Go for it.
together here really
Is
well,
power on?
covering
No,
both
no power.
floors,
Crap.
supporting each other.
Should I run for power? You go for a swipe card.
We can try that. But then we
So
also
it looks like you're
have
on the hunt for those PMCs,
7 minutes.
which would give us some nice points on the board there.
Yeah, we have time for that.
The swipe card, yeah.
Yeah.
I go for
Absolutely,
power,
that's what these guys need right now. They need to push fights. They need to track them down. They need to put points up on the board. They have the opportunity to do it, but they've got to get with it.
Don't forget about sprats and everything, yeah.
The fuck was that?
Nutbreakers finally picking up some points. Up until this point, they hadn't put any points on the board.
That sprats?
These guys are so comfortable, just smoking and joking with their
Can you
battle
check
mod.
German meanwhile?
In these final 7 minutes, they're not stressed. They're not sweating. They're just loving it.
But
They're
like,
enjoying it. They're
German,
doing what they do
man,
best.
maybe for the.
I love the
Well,
energy
there's
here
very slim
tonight.
chance for a lion, but
You
still.
love to see it. Having a good time. That's what it's all about.
How far are you to expect?
A horse is it, right? I thought we already found the horse.
Clear for more scavs. Raiders didn't spawn, unfortunately.
Iron Maiden the horse, right? Sorry.
Oh. Cole, do you reckon I could, if streaming didn't end well for me, do you reckon I could get a job at evasion?
20 seconds until power on. You can go into position if you want.
Job at evasion.
All right, we'll get the application out to him.
Have you checked these crates?
I haven't actually, no.
Probably have contact though.
Checking
We'll
them.
Roger that.
That's ideal.
I'll go up towards.
I don't think he knows about the grueling process to get accepted into the
That's our
evasion
last raid for
fold.
Sure, we need to milk it. Well, we could get the extract points. too,
Exceptional team here.
go for it.
Exceptional
Checking
people
RBG
working
on
behind
here.
the
Can have all this
scenes
stuff, I don't care.
on a daily basis to make these tournaments
Two is
happen.
us.
Not just
Yeah, thank you.
when these tournaments are live, but day to day in the background, putting in lots of hours, lots of hard work to make this tournament a reality.
Someone's upstairs. Above me?
Huge thanks to the
100%.
battle mods,
Where you at? What building?
the staff. Great work.
I got one. Kill one.
Okay, I'm coming up.
Job
Yeah,
Hayes.
on the stairs
Good
up
tech,
towards
right?
King. Yeah, tech. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got night vision.
We're going to dial into Hayes here.
Okay.
Mad bastard.
Shit,
No, other guy, he's dead.
yeah.
Dead.
Nice. More or no?
Hell yeah.
I have no idea. I'm gonna grab this. Do you want to go past and just kind of like
I'm
check?
gonna nade.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna run past now.
Yeah, confirm this tag.
Good teamwork. Break
Good
pushing
comms.
forward to allow Hayes to claim his tags.
All right. They were fucking clueless. Running through. Probe it all.
Coming into the
Pretty much
last.
this area.
Oh,
Do you want to go? Oh, chase
What
that.
was that?
Chase that, yeah,
Shuckster.
for sure.
Shuckster went down.
5. Okay.
Okay. Golden Star.
Oh, they killed a guy
Only
here as well.
5 minutes left.
That's not good. It doesn't leave him much
Not
time.
good at all. This is the crucial point. We're
Yeah,
under
cross
5 minutes.
onto
If you're
W.
getting back into a raid, it has to be now. You have to get out right now and recycle.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I don't know at this point if they can even do it.
Running in.
They might need to
not?
Hail Mary this.
Oh, mate.
Whoa!
Is that nice? Good shit, dude. Good shit.
Great
Good
cleanup by
save.
Hayes. Getting
Pretty much that.
ambushed.
Confirm tag, if you can. Is that upstairs, maybe?
I don't know.
Defecation hit the ventilation. They
I'm
handled
not
it.
sure if that was a
Nice.
player. I don't know.
Okay.
Couldn't tell. Probatal again.
We're into White Knight as well, right? I'm trying to get a
yeah.
tag real quick.
Yeah, do that.
Got it.
Getting this. No, it's just a scav sign, don't worry.
Okay. So, I'm actually not going to send my stomach back on.
How many kills is that? I've got.
I've only got one.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, that's 3 then. No way. Really? Damn. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was
really
I felt like more, honestly.
exceptional showing
Someone
by
died
Team
downstairs?
Flowmore and Nutbreakers here, both again getting into
Is it
point
worth just
territory
fucking
where
running at him or
in the
no?
NA duos, these numbers were setting new records.
Probably, and then got no backpack.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah,
And
that's perfect.
on
Actually.
night
There's a scout down
one,
here somewhere, isn't there?
these
Where
guys
did you kill
putting
that scout?
massive points up on the board. Great performance by these teams tonight.
Yeah, let's run at this guy. Splat him on the wall and then piece out towards thingy.
I'm surprised T minus hasn't. I guess there's not enough time. There's not enough time now. He's gonna stretch the. Whoa!
I think maybe RBST potentially.
Where's that? Top floor?
No, RBST left side.
Hayes is down.
Probably. That's the only angle for sure.
Low down is that?
It's all down to break at this point.
Pretty sure.
Low?
Like the garages left side of night.
Oh, okay.
That's the only way, I think. You can't get the extra points anyway. So
Looks like Just Kilo might be engaged with somebody
Yeah, M61
near the keycard extract here.
I reckon he's definitely
Throwing some grenades through the hole.
RBST garages.
Hopefully he can pick up this
2
kill
minute
here.
warning here.
GG's though, GG's. That's it, I think, for me. Yep. Oh, it's it. Koa, if you can hear me. Oh, nice, good shit. Tag up. Yeah, for sure. Good shit, man. Any more?
Yeah, I heard steps to my left. I'm gonna go upstairs and try and get some more.
I'll come up, dude.
Kilo playing this very carefully here. Trying not to get engaged. This is the Hail Mary for them. This is their last opportunity. They're not going to get into another raid. So whatever points he could... Oh, no!
Right through the face.
Oh,
maybe I didn't.
Unlucky.
What else can I do? Kill scouts?
Oh.
You don't get any points for
Damn.
scouts, right?
Well, GG's, 2 minus
just
GG's.
run through RBST. I feel like... Did that guy have M61 gun?
Get Tarkoved. It happens. We talked about it earlier. Sometimes this game just... It makes you regret playing it sometimes.
It'll get you.
Definitely him for sure.
Still
When I first started playing Tarkov years ago, I had a full head of hair, and now I'm balding. I blame it all on Tarkov.
Did you get my things covered, by the way? I was a bit too fast.
Break. Trying to pick up some last-minute points here as we're under our final minute. As you can see, there's a bit of a delay between our feed and these players, but he's trying to pick up whatever last few points he can.
My God, dude.
There's a point. The final countdown.
And actually, Team Nutbreakers getting... well, Team Nutbreakers and 2 minus fighting for the most PvE kills here tonight. They're neck and neck. So if Break can get another PvE kill here...
There's not a scav down here. No.
Time is up.
GG's.
GG's.
Man.
You played
I think we
insane.
did well, for sure.
That's it.
What a phenomenal performance here, Spectre. I mean, we've seen some great plays awesome action, good teamwork in a bunch of different styles. What was one of your favorite things that you've seen tonight?
Without a doubt, the Florence leap onto the building through the doorway for the kill. That was mind blowing. I will never forget that. That was one of the most insane plays I've ever seen.
You'd agreed. That was amazing. It was Jason Bourne and John Wick all rolled up into one. We could actually do an
Exactly.
instant replay. Let's check it out again.
That is unreal.
Insane. Jason
Not
Wick.
only no, Jason Wick, exactly. Not only was he able to physically make that jump, he was able to survive it and still drop down and get this kill. I don't know if I could have done either one of those things alone. And he just it was like he'd done it 1,000 times before.
For reals. It's hard for me to get out of bed without stubbing my toe, let alone that kind of stuff. Florence, you're built different, brother. No, it was definitely good stuff. All kinds of good plays. I love the teamwork and the cohesion coming out of Team Nutbreakers. Hales and Breakman, that was really good to see. They were in tune. No matter what was going on, they were in tune. Whether they would split up, they would be able to come back and help each other out. Call outs were perfect. It just worked. It worked.
Absolutely. Really good teamwork. I felt like really good teamwork out of all these teams tonight. One thing I think we saw people struggle with was more so staying focused. I think they played well together. It was just, as you mentioned before, sometimes you see that team leader emerge to keep the other person on track. And I think we saw a little bit tonight of a little bit of a failure to keep the other person on track, to keep focused on the task at hand. We saw a little bit of drifting, a little bit of extra looting, a little bit of slower pace in the raids tonight. But still, really, really good teamwork by these guys tonight.
Definitely. And it's like we were talking about earlier, it's hard to get out of that Tarkov mentality of you have to loot, you know what I mean? You got to pick up everything you find. And the pathing, you might be used to a certain slower pace pathing, but when you come into a tournament like this, you kind of have to throw that out the window. You got to play a little bit more aggressive. You got to play for the time because the time is key. More raids equals more points overall. Even if you have a bad raid, just jump it right back in, keeping your head up. You'll be back in no time.
Absolutely. As you mentioned earlier, it's all about the pacing when it comes to these tournaments. The more raids you can get into, the more fresh stock of PMC fights you have the chance of getting into, the more boss fights you can get into, the more you can reset yourself, the faster you can approach these raids. That's what really helps you out tonight. And I think we saw a lot of that from Team Flowmore, putting up insane points on the board tonight, and especially really early. They were just able to get out there and attack it, keep that momentum high. They're two exceptional players anyway, and staying focused and on task and really driving those raids through. Exceptional performance tonight.
Definitely. I mean, they had a 3-step plan. It was they were going to come in swinging, they're going to keep swinging, they're going to leave swinging. You know what I mean? And we saw that through and through. The amount of points they were able to put up like in that first half was insane. The GGs. Again, I just want to take a moment. Big shout out to all the battle mods, everyone that's helping us out behind the scenes to even make this work. Thank you guys. Thanks to Big Team Evasion, all of you out there. Thank you, chat, for even being here and hanging out with us. And big shout out to all the competitors. Make sure to go give them a follow, show them some love. Follows are free. We are gonna, as we're finishing tallying up the scores and getting stuff ready for to figure out who won this thing, we're gonna do a quick commercial break, and we'll be back to close it up, chat. And welcome back, everybody. I always love that little hype video. That thing gets me juiced and ready to play Tarkov. Speaking of which, though, big shout out to BSG, everyone over at Battle State, for not only making this amazing game that we all know and love, but also sponsoring these tournaments, you know, and put up the prize money and everything they do over there. Like, awesome team, awesome dev team, awesome people in general. So we appreciate you. Much love over there at BSG. Guys, the results are in. We have a winner. We have a team going on to the semifinals. And I'm excited to share that with you. I'm going to have Spectre read off fourth and third, and then we'll go from there.
All right, so tonight, coming in fourth place, we have Team Derpa, consisting of Sniper Life TTV and Melody EFT. They scored 179 points tonight in 15 raids. The lack of team extracts and streamer items kind of hurt them. Showed on their final score. Awesome performance by them. Either way, it was great to have them on here. Coming in third place, we've got 2 minus, consisting of Shuckster and Just Kilo. They scored 262 points in 11 raids. Impressive points per raid, considering how infrequently they were finding the action. They had a lot of trouble getting into fights, but they still put points up on the board. They were the second most items looted today, and they actually had the highest team survival rate at 64%, which is really impressive.
That is. GG's. And in second place, in advancing to the semis with 356 points in 10 raids, we have Team Nutbreakers, Break and Haze. Much love. 6 raids with a total of 30 or more points, which is amazing. They lead the day with a 4.10 PvE kills per raid. GG's again, they are advancing to the semis. And that means in first place, we have Team Flowmore. My goodness, they were cracked today with Florence and Claymore plays. Absolutely insane. You guys are on a different level, I swear. 488 points with in 11 raids. The third highest single raid total of the season, 66 points. Raid number 5, that was on Interchange. Set a new record with 9 PMC kills in 1 raid. New record, it's a new record, and that was for raid 5 on Interchange. Set a new points per raid average by 7 points with 44.36 per raid, and held the lead the entire day in advance to the semis. Massive GG's to everybody. Like, all the teams today. That was a great performance. You can see here the EU dual battles breakdown and the brackets, what day you could expect your favorite streamers to be competing in there. Man, what a show. That was something else. My adrenaline was kicked the whole time. We are going to be interviewing the winners of today, which would be nice because I really want to pick their brain. Do you have any final thoughts, Spectre? Anything that you wanted to bring up in particular before we interview them?
Just want to again congratulate all these guys. All 4 teams tonight did an exceptional job. They got out there, got after it. Even with some adversity tonight, they put points on the board. It was great to have everybody competing in this tournament tonight. That's it. Let's talk to our winners.
Claymore, Florence, how are you doing, my friends?
at the bit when we get this audio issue figured
Mhm.
out to talk to these guys about what went on tonight.
It's the anticipation.
Okay. Looks like we're good.
Testing. 1, 2. Testing.
Can you guys hear Discord chat?
Claymore, go ahead again.
Oh, right. What did I say again? I'm streaming for 9.5 hours. Let me get my bearings. Yeah, no. We had some great RNG. Oh, you had. Okay, I don't have to repeat myself. All good. Sick of my voice, anyways.
What?
All right, so
we're good now, right?
I think we've got it sorted out here.
Or is it still doubled?
So we had.
All right. We should be good.
Blame
It is
Claymore.
doubled? Check.
The
You guys wanna let
Gremlins
the
are
reverb?
strong tonight.
Well, if Spectre isn't doubled, I'll let Spectre go.
Trying to read the chat. Okay. All right, we're good to go now. Cool. Doc, you want to take it away?
Yeah, sounds good, dude. Claymore, I'm sorry we had to cut you off there, but
Oh, I got on the south side. I'll be right back.
how are you feeling right now?
I think chat heard me, but TLDR, feeling really good. We had good RNG. Me and Flo, we've been playing with each other for a long time now, so we're very confident, like playing with and like without each other spread. We had a good time, man. As always, Evasion tournaments, super fun, dude. Really enjoyed it.
You guys could tell that you do play together a lot. You guys click very well. It takes very minimal amount of words for you guys to be on the same page, which is really nice to see. You guys really brought the heat there. Was there anything that coming into this tournament that you were worried about? Something that you needed to work on as a duo? In general, like what were you like? Hey, we're gonna avoid this map. Like or try to do this routes. Like what was something you were not looking forward to, I guess, or had to work on?
Personally, for me, I can't stand labs. I absolutely hate it. So I just let Florian take the lead. He kills everything anyway, so it's no problem. But I mean, labs for the most part was pretty decent. I guess I think all the maps were okay on. I think the only map we were kind of unsure about was interchange, just because of the lighting and stuff like that. That's been happening recently with it. But aside from that, we're pretty confident, pretty collected.
Seems like you did a really good job of overcoming that in interchange, that being your best raid, 66 points and 9 PMC kills on raid 5 and interchange. That's absolutely insane, guys. Excellent work. Now, I do want to ask, what went through your mind in the TK situation as you were trying to get into that fight?
I mean, I think Florence is back right now. But I mean, listen, man, mistakes happen. I've killed Florence quite a few times in the time of us playing with each other. He's gonna bounce back, roll out, and Flo bounced back with an insane 3 feet, I think. Anyways, so he more than made up for it. He more than made up for it. I'm probably just gonna get him to drop me a red at some point, just as compensation.
Yeah, don't ever
You gotta love it.
Don't ever let that one go.
So for the next one, going into the semis, you just gonna do a repeat and then a three-peat of what you did today?
Listen, man, there's a lot of RNG in Tarkov. All we can do is get our plans. Hopefully, we don't get head eyes too much. And yeah, we'll put on a show, I guess, whilst we try and survive.
I love it. A hell of a show it was, man. I must say. Hats off to you, brothers.
Well, I appreciate you. Appreciate Evasion Sigma having us again. I think me and Flo have competed in quite a few tournaments, and we always have an absolute cracking time doing it. So yeah, thanks for having us, and once again, thanks to Damien for the expert battle modding and everybody else. Thanks for showing up. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, my friend. Spectre, was there anything else you wanted to ask them or add?
I just wanted to again comment on the ridiculous show of athleticism when Florence jumped off the roof of the building. That was just insane.
It was. That's going to be a highlight for a while, my friend.
Hey, it's all for the show, you know.
Exactly.
Content out.
Exactly, brother.
I was just vibing over in West Wing, man, just trying to find those items. And Lawrence is just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, it looked like he'd done it 1,000 times before. He was calm and collected,
right?
Just, whatever.
I was just gonna say the thing that caught me off guard is like there was no warning or any kind of preamble to you doing that jump. It was completely silent. You do the jump, you get the kill, and then it was still quiet. I'm like, this guy's so confident, man. Unreal. We're picking up our jaws from the floor, and you're like, oh, this is nothing. Definitely a lot of fun to see. Again, guys, congrats. Moving on. I can't wait to see more from you guys in the semifinals and hopefully in the championship round. Much love to you both.
Hell yeah. Much love. Hell yeah.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Chat, big shout out for Florence and Claymore. Make sure you go check them out. Give them a follow. Amazing Tarkov players, amazing content creators. Florence, where can we find you?
What's up?
Where can we find it? Where can people find you? Give yourself a shout out.
Twitch TV//Florence.
Hell yeah. Claymore?
Yeah, same as Twitch TV/Claymore_plays. I got Twitter, Instagram, all the good stuff. Same handle. Yeah.
Nice.
I post dad jokes often, so I lose followers every day.
Thank you guys again. Big shout out to BSG. Big shout out to Evasion, all the battle mods. Thank you guys for being here. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow and the rest of the week. Going into the semifinals and then the championship round. It's going to be a lot of fun. Spectre, thank you so much for casting with me, man. I had an absolute blast. You're a hell of a dude.
I appreciate it. It was an honor to be here. It's always a blast being part of the Evasion tournaments. Get to see some phenomenal gameplay, some awesome content creators, awesome players, and work with some fantastic people. Big thanks again to Evasion for having me on here and being able to just come along for the ride. So thanks to all the behind the scenes personnel. Thanks for everybody coming and watching.
100%. You guys can find him at twitch.tv/Spectre21. And I've been Doc J. Find me at twitch.tv/Doc J. Do a lot of viewer raids and scav armies and stuff. We are going to send over the raid. So stick around for that. Show some love. And we will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Be safe and have fun.
Have a good night.